Good morrow, said. Odd. Already a breaking of the routine, huh? I wonder if what's his name is here. I mean, her name. Damn it. Fuck! Cookie Karma. That's who I'm wondering about. Is the restroom? Alright, out of character zone.
I'd say I'm starting to get this, the hang of things.
Ah, yes. Good morning, Maeve. Hope you slept well today.
Morning. Certainly feeling a lot better.
Good. Ready for another shift, then?
Certainly. Of course, if it earns me coin.
Oh, yes. Word was passed down to management, by the way, if you hadn't already seen.
Let me see. Understood.
They saw it fit after I was, I suppose, slightly ironed out on a sort of conundrum we faced the other day. So they saw it fit. As much as I wanted to opt out in the other thing, this is their word and their law, so you must respect it.
Yeah, understood. Oh, can I get you anything?
Can I just take a mug to get some water, please?
Good morning, Alfred.
Sure.
Good morning, Jasper.
Thank you.
Were you able to get in that bottle I ordered?
I was, in fact, actually. If you wouldn't mind, after waiting shift for me to return.
You, sir?
Get some
Unless it is
mead.
Unless it is something you wish to.
On it,
give
honey or fine, or
of the
the,
utmost
you know,
importance.
our normal.
Honey.
The good stuff.
Well, it's a gift, so I'd consider it important.
Very well then. Maeve, can you hold on the fort while I retrieve something that was specially ordered for the Miss Alfie?
Of course. Of course.
Very well.
Thank you,
There you go.
Jasper.
Of course.
Enjoy.
Thank you kindly.
Afe, have a good day.
Oh, you too, Maeve.
Hopefully the night has treated you well with sleep.
For the most part, I was a bit busy preparing things for my shop.
Shh. Step on through.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. Here it is. All prim and proper and prepared specially for you.
Thank you. How much would it be? You said that we would decide price after you got the bottle.
Yes, since you are our first buyer in this, consider it a discount. Your 30 will do enough. Consider a 25% discount. I believe the price would usually go for 40 still, but...
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Jasper.
Of course, we got it.
You're a
because
very kind person.
it's just business is all. It sells. So. I guess so does kindness in this case.
I see. I'm not all that familiar with business still. Some of the officials here on the Kalypsia told me what prices to list things for in my shop.
That would most likely be a good option to pick out of, as they've been... I'm pretty sure they are more well acquainted with prices that sort of vary from place to place and land to land, kingdom from kingdom.
They also mentioned something about wanting to not let people get access to spells too easily.
I suppose that is a fair concern.
Magic can be chaotic, and we're in a small space, so...
Fair concern. Yes, very much so.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm sure that she'll love this. I hope.
I'm sure she shall. Well then.
Alright.
Well then, I must away. I do have a shift to attend.
Of course. I'm sorry to interrupt you in the middle of it.
You're quite alright, Alfie. Oh. Don't know why I decided to skip those stairs.
I suppose it's good practice to keep up agility.
Yes.
Seems strange.
Excuse me,
No
pardon
reason
me.
to hide.
Whoa. Excuse me, pardon me.
Thank you, I guess.
I just never seen you.
Hope you don't mean me storing my sword under, the counter.
No, not at all. No, if I were to trip and fall on
who
it,
the
then
hell
I'd
is
be a
all
little
the
concerned, but I'm
loud,
pretty sure that is
like,
very low chance.
Don't worry, I close the cabinet.
It seems that people
I
are
have
slow to wake up.
Not the faintest, I don't remember at all.
Ah, fair enough.
Maybe mix mugs. Business idea.
Sorry.
Business
Morning,
idea.
Law.
Morning.
Yes, seems so.
Good morning, Jasper.
Good morning, Eka.
Arnan?
Did the night treat you well with sleep?
Morning.
Morning, Natsuki.
It did.
Good.
Did it treat you well?
I woke up and both you and Nay weren't there.
I suppose.
Expected to see her.
Hopefully we'll see if the day treats me a little better.
Nobody was around hiding the mugs the other day, were they? Again?
No, we had them all collected here, although there was one that was missing and is still missing.
Are you sure?
Yes,
I
I'm
think we
certain.
found the last one.
The man in clad armor, the sentinel, he did not return his mug.
Oh, you're right. you know, he never returned that.
So unfortunately, I believe he will be held to the same degree of, though as of current, they were not made aware of the situation. Our management was not made aware of the situation, so we will have to wait to put the name on that one as well.
I did warn him that, you know, if he didn't return it, that we know, you know, who took it.
Yes, not a very smart idea, yes.
It's okay if I sit here.
I think we shouldn't, you
Yeah,
know,
it's
let
fine.
him take it. Maybe we should let him keep it here.
Thank you.
Yes, that.
Yes.
But I.
It was already hard enough to find the ones that are hidden here. Imagine they get left all around the town.
Apparently, they had different ideas. I'm not sure what sort of idea, but perhaps a bad idea of an idea.
So have you been okay?
I know people don't
Well,
like
if I
it.
see him, I'll talk to him about it.
Yes,
Be good.
should he get a little rowdy, please do not hesitate
Things
to
were
run.
a lot different than how I thought
Run.
they'd be here. And
Alright.
that's a good thing.
I assume so.
I'm saying not to choose to
Made
get
my
violent.
first sale at the shop. And,
Oh, I know. I don't want to hurt someone if I don't have to.
Hopefully,
It is not
I'm
them that I'm
mostly
worried
around
about.
people that I feel safe with.
I don't doubt
So-
that you might have more
What shop are you
season
looking at?
than some people with a sword, but
The
still,
magic shop.
I don't think you would get
It's
out of
called
it
the
unscathed.
Wandering Mage.
No, I know. I'll do what I need to defend myself.
I,
Yes,
well,
run.
But I'll typically
I opened
avoid
it
conflict in
since
general.
There wasn't one already.
Defending yourself.
Unless it's with a monster or a beast.
Very well then. Running is usually the best type of self-defense. Take it from me.
Agreed.
No, we're not really too into all that. Too into magic, I suppose. But hope business goes well for you. It's something a lot of people are interested in, so I'm sure you'll have good business.
The first sale was a whole grimoire, which
Before
was
those two get too deep in
unexpected.
conversation, I'll go offer him something.
Okay.
How about you? How have things been at the blacksmith shop?
Busy, which is good.
What can I help you with?
A lot of commissions for guns. I guess the word of me being a gunsmith got
as
around.
in
So
any service you wish for me to provide
Um,
that I am able to give from my
I
stand here.
actually haven't seen Finch around today, but I'm pretty close to being done with his commission.
Ah, well.
Just
I did not hear you.
need to do the
will need to
rune
speak
work,
up.
but I haven't seen him, so.
Pardon me,
They
Jasper.
literally can't.
What? You both spoke at the same time.
I'm busy, but now Law's working at the forge with me, so it's nice having help because I
Sure.
also
You know
what we have in
stand
EP?
on the ship, so
What?
doing
Any tea?
all the
Tea.
She
the forge
literally
myself
can't
is
speak up.
is a
Hold
bit
on,
much
I'm
right
talking
now.
to two people at the same time. Don't be rude.
Pardon me. My apologies.
Yes.
You were the one who was rude first.
Well, no, I was not being rude. I merely asked to speak a little louder.
She literally cannot.
That I did not know, so therefore I did not know. I was not trying to be rude. So So it is not a matter of being rude. Please don't try to cause a commotion in the middle of the boy.
Alright, alright.
What?
Alright.
Confused again.
Apparently so.
No,
Very
not
much
at
so.
all. Apparently you guys are rather confused. Please.
Alright,
Try to keep
let's keep
everything
you two from
just-
speaking.
Oh my goodness. Did that just spill on the floor?
No.
Oh.
Alright,
Yes.
do we have any tea?
I believe we might have some, but not. No, we have no teacups.
I can make do.
Alright.
Very well then.
I'll be right back.
Good morning, Daku.
No tea for me, but I'll take an ale.
Well,
Whatever you
You
got.
two are in the
we
same
sort
room.
of have
I'm sure you heard by now, but our time of destination has been announced.
Oh, really? Where did you hear this?
It's on the board. 4 days and we'll be docked in
What?
do not remember the place's name, but somewhere in Cashin. We'll be docked for 2 days.
Might be good to see some green for
I don't
once.
think I'll ever
Or
She
see
some
seems good. Yeah.
brown dirt.
It's fair.
Um.
I wouldn't complain about seeing it, though I'm not sick of the view yet. So we'll see, I suppose.
Good morning.
She seems
Being honest, no, I don't
get a bit
know
stressed
what you
worrying
want.
about people
suppose
sometimes.
I would want to stretch my
Other
legs
people
out.
on the ship are a bit
Especially if
can
he
be a
was
bit
working the bar.
interesting, but she's fine otherwise. I think she just needs to de-stress or at least find a.
So, Jasper,
Where did
any
you
new
choose?
troubles today?
Yes, other than like some corner talk that seems to
Thank you for letting me know.
travel. But regardless,
Maybe a good
though,
time for me to help
none
her.
today.
Well, it's a good start then. No missing mugs. Though I suppose the day's only started.
No,
I'm hoping to
no
get her
missing
let
mugs.
loose and drink a little more.
Leo, that
you know,
has still
not be so
actually
reserved.
there is one missing mug as a current, but that is
'Cause I find
because
drinking
there
quite
is a
fun,
certain
but
sentinel that got their hands on
She
it.
seems hesitant to drink too much.
Oh. Ah. The armored one.
Yes, I'm.
Hmm.
You right into the nail on the head.
That
You know if this
Well,
stuff is good.
certainly implies
I
corruption.
know.
The
We'll see what happens with that then.
bottle of green
I'm sure
chocolate
people like
from
that
Pino
will
Day.
not do well surrounded by.
It could be
Word spreads quicker in the
only
Calypsia already.
should we
I'm sure
be
you've noticed.
Not
so
I'm sure you'll
my
be having a
preferred
tough
drink,
time.
not quite
but
yet. We need more. We need
Yes, I'm just a bit
It's
uncertain
alright.
if
I mean,
it should come to.
It's not my favorite.
I
but
really
it's
hope
not
people
bad.
don't take matters into their own hands. Is all.
No,
I
no,
think
not taking matters into their own
it's-
hands. No, I more have meant court of public
I
opinion
think it
and
actually
whatnot.
comes from Hino Day, where you
It
say you
causes
come
problems
from,
for
so-
people. People will not step up for him should he need it.
That's what I thought.
I believe that is the matter already, but regardless, yes,
Thought it as a
I'm
gift.
almost certain that that is not their
Mm.
major concern.
Perhaps, but when they realize that certain people will not serve them, or
Well,
prices are higher,
We
then,
don't get a lot of
only
that
so
in
much you can do
Orzammar.
about that.
I mean, Hino Day is quite a ways away, so you don't
We'll
get
see
a
if
lot
he
of
sticks
travel
around. Is
there.
all I'm saying.
We'll see. Thank you. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yes, we shall see.
Are you planning on staying aboard the Calypsia once we dock?
Perhaps, maybe. I suppose. Did you say you knew our whereabouts of where we land?
It said somewhere on the board. It's in Cashin, yeah, like same kingdom where we boarded. But I
Understood.
don't remember the city name.
I suppose we travel the same amount as a
May I get you
boat
anything to
would
drink
then.
this morning?
Yeah.
I kind of assumed that we
uh,
would.
I'm assuming you still don't have
I
any
don't know,
whiskey
cover
in
more
yet.
ground.
No, but we got Rome.
But
we
a
got
flying
the
boat
finest
is a
honey,
flying
Perhaps. But
You know, in the whole land.
Yeah, I'll just take some honey
it
meat.
is, yeah.
Some of it
I
honey
know
meat.
what you mean,
On it.
but I suppose it makes sense. This thing is fucking ginormous and is in the sky. So
Rooster.
I don't even know what to begin with the anything with it really.
Okay.
So someone caching.
Either way, another place in Cashin. Yeah. If you're out and about, look at one of the posted boards. It says on them.
Will do.
We're docking in 4 days for 2 days.
Here you go. Have a great morning.
Understood.
Yep.
Thank you, Doctor.
You as well,
You've been
thank you.
Great help.
No problem.
Of course. Alright. I'm gonna make a plan for the day. Thank you for the drink.
Of course.
Have a great day.
Did you say we were landing in
I'm sure
4
I'll be seeing you
days?
around
In
anyways.
Keshian?
Aye. We are 4 days we are landing. I do not remember the city name off the top of my head. We are only
there
gonna be
you
there
are.
for 2 days. Good morning, you two, by the way.
Right.
Sorry, I woke up a bit later. Morning.
Morning.
By the way,
That's
I wanted to
good.
be
Just in low around.
Yes.
Outside on the board.
just later about
You mean law?
potentially
Where's
buying
the shackles in the
some
hand?
of the scrap
Ah, yes, I believe I saw him
that the
leaving not
blacksmiths
too
are
long
going
ago.
to use.
Probably catch him at the blacksmith at the end.
Yeah.
Near the fort.
Sure.
No
But,
problem.
I know.
If you're ready to pay for your gun, all I have to do left is the rune work.
Yes, I can pay for it at least today.
Wonder what he's doing with a sword.
This is away.
I didn't think.
Probably getting some blacksmith work.
Good to know that we're going to be landing within
Never
4
took him
days.
to wield swords. He
Yes.
seemed to have a
We've seen him
strong
once-
fascination
once
towards
we got
staffs.
there.
Like,
Trying to get materials for the
like
forge. Used a
uncomfortably
lot
so.
of fucking copper the other day.
It's some of that mage stuff.
Were those
Either have you
pipes
seen Otar around?
fixed, by the way?
Yeah, no, the
Not today.
pipes are fine.
Maybe he
if
plans
I
to
knew
wield
where
like a
he
staff.
was, probably maybe by the library or something like that.
Maybe.
He was a study throughout the day.
Fair enough.
But it never hurts to learn how to use a sword.
Alright, I'll leave you to it. Take care.
Here's my mug back.
Thank you for your patronage.
Where?
Sit down and eat.
Finch, have you seen my flask?
No, are you sure you didn't leave it in one of the drawers upstairs?
I'll go check. I don't know.
May I get you anything to
Where
drink?
did Elfe go?
I don't know.
No.
She asked
Thank
me
you.
about sake and
Unless
said it was a
it-
gift
well,
from
Well, it's
me
like water.
and left.
Never mind.
I can get you water.
Not that much
if you want water.
She's talking to someone.
Alright.
Okay, thank you.
On it. Mug of water coming right up.
Eka, have you seen my flask?
Your flask? No.
Not that much of a day drinker.
I'll check the room
You told me it was fine somewhere.
You looking for Alfie?
Is she in
Oh,
that?
I found her. I think she's talking to someone.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah, I
Talking to
believe
me
she-
in the corner
yeah,
booth.
Thank you.
the booth over
problem.
there.
Morning.
Good morning. Did not see you when I was down here before.
It's because I was still sleeping. I slept in a little bit today.
Ah, good morning.
I'm usually earlier to rise when I don't lose sunlight.
Hmm.
But not
Good
today.
morning.
A mug of our finest water.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bad night?
No. Just needed a little bit more sleep is all. Supposedly we're gonna be landing within a couple days now. At least according to what I've heard. Somewhere in Keishan? I don't exactly know, it's just word of mouth.
She didn't have to go over and sit
Weird.
alone. She could have joined
I've
us.
not heard.
Though I suppose we did take her table.
Personally, I don't know. There might be something on the notice boards outside. That's where I assume most people are getting their information, so I'll probably go check that once I'm done eating.
Yeah, fair enough.
Taking my morning walk.
What? Oh. I don't mind joining you. I just didn't want to intrude. I didn't sleep very much last night. Just a little tired.
Maybe you need dog hair too. Usually helps folks. Also tired.
Well, I've never really.
You don't mind holding down the fort. I'll see if I can go find the night guy and have a conversation with him.
Very well. I'm a little worried. She seems so eager. But yes, I will hold the fort.
today, it seems.
You need to talk to
I'm
Mr.
not
Sword.
gonna get into a fight.
I did not say anything. You were
No,
Uh,
just for my own safety. You never know.
Never know what
was yours?
aboard a ship of
Yeah, it was
modern
fine.
citizens.
It was sleep. Nothing special about it, I guess.
That guy's gotten into trouble already since he's been here.
fair enough.
So you are expecting trouble.
If it is, I'll run. Trust me.
Any plans for today, or is it just...
Not gonna get into a fight. Just if I need to protect myself, it's better than being unarmed. I'm gonna have a conversation with him. Trust me. Don't want to hurt someone if I don't have to.
I don't want to see you fired is all.
I won't be fired. Trust me. Can't lose this job. I need that money to see the world.
Still
Jonathan,
getting
yeah.
used to the lack
Be
of
back in a bit.
water.
Could you have left it at the blocks?
I didn't sleep a week.
Pretty long side there.
Maybe even the alchemist. Oh no, that was 2 days ago that you were at the alchemist building. Did you have it yesterday?
She also had rum.
I don't.
Because if you didn't have it,
I don't recall having it yesterday. No. Maybe it fell out of my coat at the forge. I don't know.
at the forge, or maybe even the alchemist place, since you were there so much the other day.
Yeah, I guess I'll ask Sato.
Well, that's the trick, at the very least.
Yeah. Anyway, you come by whenever you're ready for your gun.
I will.
Oh, and the scrap. Whenever you want to come get that,
Yes.
I'm sure I can get some for you. And Eka, I didn't forget. If you want me to show you how to use a gun,
Okay.
come find me. All right. I'll be heading to the forge, so if you need me, I should be there.
You always say remember.
Probably have a crowd there too. That's per usual.
Do you
I'm very popular.
have a reason to believe you knew it in the
I guess people didn't come on with as much stuff as they thought, so they're getting what they need now. By the way, if
Like a
with
Oh,
each caster.
oh, Finch. Oh no.
from Hino Day in that style.
That would be correct. Hands on my outfit.
I haven't seen many people from there until I came to the Kalypsia.
Ina
So.
calls me her son.
Hino Day here.
I suppose that's fair.
Hino Day is quite common on the Titan.
I love.
Cannot use all knowledge.
You could say that. Yeah. It's more than I usually see back in Orzama.
Ah.
Is he okay? Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
Have you two been doing anything particularly unusual of late?
Yeah, maybe myself.
Okay, I'm fine. Forgive me. What I was going to say is. What I was going to say is, if Athena walks around calling me her adopted son, no.
Do you want me to hit her? I'll hit her.
You don't have to hit her yet, but I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Hello, guys.
I will keep that in mind. But yes,
Given where we
bad.
Given where we are,
I might have to start my
getting
morning
into
walk a
fights
little
would
bit sooner.
probably be a little more
Then,
problematic than it
just in
normally
case.
is.
In which case, thank you for keeping me company during.
And to my knowledge, this ship doesn't have a brothel.
Hope you have a good day as well.
What?
Indeed, not to my knowledge.
Here's the mug that I had for water back.
Ouch. I hit something more solid.
You okay?
Yes, I'm good.
Wouldn't be surprising if I'm honest. Yes, apparently.
They've been stealing.
Let's see.
Apparently one stole a mug from the tavern.
Do you know which?
Morning, Jasper.
Good morrow.
If I may, this time a small mug of your something mild. You got some of this mead,
Yes, that is correct.
perhaps?
narrows that down.
There are a few
Oh.
particularly heavily armored, I suppose.
Alden is not one of the sentinels. He's the
Yes. No.
I don't really know
I usually would ask for something a bit more sumptuous, but I do have to work today, so I shouldn't drink anything too heavy.
That would be wise, actually.
But
Also, as a matter of fact, we had a shipment the other day.
And allegedly argued about
Did you?
doing it the entire
Yes.
time. So they blacklisted him.
now have you got the stuff?
Good boy. And yes, we do have the stuff, as you say.
Morning, bar
No.
crew.
Good ma. Not really much of a
Need to
crew.
love you
I'm
for
just one
that, mate.
person.
Crew can be one person.
Chester really into
Well,
justice.
When you do have the moment, then to
Very
sort of
ignorant
indulge,
when it
then
comes to
it is ready for you.
was
Of course. Once I have some
very
time.
rude to
For now, just the mead. The things, you see, with mead and other soft,
and demanded
well,
that she speak up.
so most other drinks, they are more like juice or sweetened water for dwarves. Unfortunately, we are a bit used to most of the stuff that are normally served.
Screaming causes anal pain.
So, doesn't really impede us,
Or it can.
but still much better than whatever it is, like water. I wouldn't probably be able to drink any water, it would go down like sandpaper down my throat.
I see.
But I'm not addicted, okay?
What?
I never said anything.
Just a peculiarity is all.
Tap tap.
Good.
Though that makes me think you are.
Now I do wonder. How is the... Now, you should know by now that I'm part of the Sentinels. What do you think of... Well, our cause, of course, but what do you think of our... behavior? Of your interactions so far?
I do think some of the new recruits perhaps are a bit inexperienced in the ways.
There's a way to. What?
They have the energy and the spryness of what I believe a young squire would be enthusiastic of.
Speak by our
And
breath,
that
which
is a
air.
boon in itself,
I
but
suppose yes, strictly speaking.
as of current,
in
the ones that
pragmatical
were
sense do I control
I
air,
thought
but,
were troublesome are no longer. They've gone more quiet, so I assume things
Do
have
I fear
gotten
magic?
marginally better, though that still has yet to be said.
No, I don't.
As of
do any elemental
Biltar,
magic.
we do try to keep order among
I could make
ourselves.
runes to do so if
but
you have a
continue.
reason to, I suppose.
It. The other day I did have a conundrum with a certain bar goer, and I believe the Sentinels more or less sort of agreed with the sentiment that I suppose delivered.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, they
Good to
were
hear
very
that.
worried
You
about
can
the
kind of
Wouldn't
see it
want...
among the board
no,
right
we
there,
needed to.
behind this wall.
No, I suppose not. Though
Right.
the amount of energy that it would take would be quite
I
substantial.
did hear a little bit about some pranks being played and such.
But I suppose if you have a lot
Yes, it was a prank, but then it turned into something a little more, unfortunately.
I see.
Good morning.
Well, I will make sure not to ignore any, any misgivings that people of Kalypsia might have. Even the smallest troubles. If I could help it, please holler for me.
That could be used as
I'll do what I can.
If I can find it, then I shall.
Of course.
Yes,
Oh,
said Roz.
Thank you for the drink.
Just
maybe there would be
so
a
if,
law
if it has been done. The sword has been given to Leo, and they will fix it.
Good, good. Now, come hither for a moment. I do have another task for you.
Okay.
Magic was never my strong suit.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and I am sorry. Yes, that's the words I was trying to form.
Are you trying to learn anything in particular?
Not
Start with basics. Still in basics.
They won't let me learn anything until I learn the basics.
That's simple and clean.
It's important to learn your fundamentals.
Things seem to have quieted down. I believe I can now
Basics.
look in that spot. Ah, there it is. Romano Kishin. The Titan, though. Why is it called the Titan when this thing's bought Kalypsia? Is the Kalypsia considered the town and the Titan is the ship?
Specialties will be, got contacts for a mine, the Ozamara, so I got plenty of ore, raw ore, some more of the rare stuff. I suppose monochrome ore and mono ore as well.
No. When it comes
What
to
the
this kind of
fuck
thing,
is that?
I'm more than inept. You don't trust me with this. I'm paperwork and staff strictly.
Good
I'm not a
lord.
cartographer.
Hello, hello.
Morning, Jasper. I think I got that right.
You got that one right. Okay, wonderful.
Good morning.
Morning.
Did you find who you're looking for?
You, my dear friend.
Oh, yes?
I'm pretty sure they are not looking for me.
No, this
I
is
have
just
to be
the one
also-
that. Yeah, that's the one that got turned into a cat, so I'm okay with them.
I I assume that you are under both similar hexes, but in reverse then.
No, mine's natural.
I'm pretty sure it is all natural.
That one is
Have their own
Why are you saying that one as if they're a
I'm an
thing?
abomination.
Did you see sign?
well, they're not man, they're cat.
Yes, or it could be both things. I could be a man who's never existed into a cat's body, or I could be a man who switched into a cat, because who knows? I may be...
Do you not remember?
I don't know my creation. I do not remember.
So you're also suffering from severe amnesia.
Assume is probably because ship is raw.
Yes.
For me, I think
Very
it's
well then.
first proper voyage.
But
That means
could you not have been born this way if you do not remember?
And see, I have no idea. I could have been manipulated in many ways, to the point where it's almost omnipotent.
Why it's so smooth, current?
I don't know how to fix my situation. And I would really like to get back to teaching my pupils in human form back in Kishin, which I
remember
believe
that?
we are arriving in 4 days. I do.
You have very spotty memory.
Hi there.
So 4 days.
Yes, it is, sometimes the thoughts of fish are all-consuming in my head.
Alright. My day's been alright.
Then hopefully able to get some answers there and perhaps
Yeah.
more of who you are. Though I would not,
How different?
considering how big the world is, I would not doubt that you might come up.
I'm
through
assuming
this.
that's what you want.
Considering it's
We'll see what happens, dear
First
friends,
thing
we
I
will
found
see.
was on here.
But at least I know that, well, my name is Barry, or Professor B. Callion if you want to be more formal, but just call me Barry.
Say Barry.
Still, it's worth restocking.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
What's your name?
Jasper Sarvel, nomadic bard. Hello.
Nice to meet you. I must be off. There is very strong scents in the air, and I really need to eat something for breakfast, or else my cat senses are probably going to take over the rest of my body. So if you will excuse me, fine jester.
I will. I'm not a jester. Why does everybody get it wrong? Is that the hat?
You're not?
No, I told you. When I introduced myself the other time, I said I'm a bard, nomadic bard.
Did you?
Yes.
I do not remember. I'm sorry.
I am 100% sure that is always when I introduce myself.
I will forgive me. I forgot.
I will forgive you. This one time.
Too much of a vibe.
This one time. Oh, you won't forgive me if I do it again.
Pleasure meeting
Yes,
you.
perhaps. You'll have to make it up to me. Oh, oops. Sorry.
Aha.
Maeve O'Bannon.
Yes.
Make it up to you.
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
Morning.
Alright.
Such as how?
Right.
It will depend on how I'm feeling in the
Remember the
moment,
wings.
but I guess a good
No,
way
you're in your
is
face.
perhaps treating me a drink,
That I
perhaps
am.
eating dinner
Of
with
the-
me,
the
having
upper
dinner
level,
with
of
me,
course.
or
The name's Barney, if you wish to call me
maybe
as such.
perhaps
I have a
if
full
my
name,
shoulders
but
get a
I've
little
since
stiff
abandoned it.
from working too
that
much,
Barney?
then perhaps
Is
you
that
could
what you
massage them for me.
Barney, that's the one.
That's a little forward.
I'm Johan. This is us.
It is a simple
Okay.
request.
We're,
My
out-
shoulders do get
I mean, I
rather,
guess.
rather aching from working so much.
Nice.
Your confidence is in neither will.
You.
Regardless,
This
those
old
are
ship
some
and
of the
Diane's
things
got
that could be
everything it
offered.
seems.
Oh,
So, is the bar open right now? Do you need me to head back up there?
last I checked, there was only
all
3
good. It's all
occupants there.
convenient.
It was
General store over there
Nick's,
where you can list what you want and they'll get to you.
dang.
This
I
little
was
shop
sure I
there where you
remember.
get your potions.
I remember the name. Oh,
That's
Aina.
nice. I'll go up there and make sure, you know,
Nyx, Aina, and
I can sit there until they head out.
Before you go,
Yeah, magic
Oh
stuff.
my goodness.
There's an
I
enchanting
was told
shop
you were a
across the
liver
way
walker.
going in.
Yeah, actually I am.
There's the library.
What might I do for you?
I'm currently carrying a giant beer for thing.
I forgot the name.
I was told by a viewer something
Okay.
ago
Who's
to
in
see
Alpha?
if you could
Um,
make new gloves,
no, actually, I
bumpers,
think
and
last I seen her, she was at
levers,
the,
strips with this.
the Eye of Time.
Yeah, come with me.
She was going to give
Got opposite away.
the one called
I'm
May
able
a
to get
present.
to it. Which I work at night mostly until the little
Which
and
I'm almost got an inkling of an idea that she might be a lady.
Importing of other area goods and then sell
Alfie?
No, May. Sorry, I got that
I work
confused.
here. Own is an exaggeration.
I mean, they are both.
Of course,
Are they?
run it.
I'm almost
Easy got business,
I'm
I'll
only
be on my
almost
way.
certain that one called May
Take care, good meeting
is a
you.
lady.
Have a good day, you lot.
They are both women.
I suppose so.
What? No, I mean as in.
What can I help you with?
Wait, do you not know the term lady and lord?
Person named Eldra,
No. I know
also
Lord, but lady.
Lady.
Well,
Lady can also be held into the same regard. A sort of double meaning. It is not just referring to a woman as such, but it can also be referred to as
employment is based
a
on Kalypsia, so they
lord who is also a woman.
should be fine after that. Like I said, the paperwork has not officially
Okay.
gone through. It takes some time.
Yes.
To get final. As
okay.
the moment stands, I don't see anything that should stand.
Sorry. No, that make more sense now. Well, I was very confused. Okay, I will see if I can find her there then.
Very well.
Assuming she's done.
Of course.
Yeah.
And while you're here, do you know Barry, the cat just over there?
Hello, Hopscotch.
I have not become familiarized with them, no.
Is the money treating you well?
Anyway, they're interested. Well, they're interested in working at the library. Is the reason that I'm speaking with
Myself?
you. But, of course,
It is
they
better now.
only just thought of it today. So they're claimed to have been a
I mean, it's what do you mean?
human in Kashin who was transformed into a cat, but that they were a professor of philosophy back in Kashin.
Anything?
Well, they'd be great to have in the library.
Hmm.
Glad to hear that. Back into a person.
What?
Well, I can't help assist with that, but I can assist with getting them a job into the library. I'll go speak with them about that now.
Are you pointing
They
somewhere?
headed up that way.
Otar?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why are you pointing? I'm getting rather
Also
confused
looking
as you
good.
go
I
on by.
have the ability to break spells, but the problem is we need to know whether or not they are a man turned into a cat or a cat with the memories of a man.
I don't.
break-
I will forgive you this one time. Perhaps I'll hold you to the same standard.
That is what the
Treat me
boys
to a
are-
drink or dinner or massage my shoulders for me.
Medicine. It's more of a ritualistic medicine.
No,
But
Poison
this
just
whole
has
thing
that
is
negative condensation. It's technically a poison, yes, but it has that negative condensation.
So you want me to call it medicine or poison?
right now I don't think I'm in need of any massaging.
You're the alchemist, whichever it is.
Alright.
My shoulders are fine.
I was trying to open a new practice to bring in some coins.
Though perhaps if yours get a little stiff, I can also attend the favor.
I'm finally getting work.
What is the bar? The bar work then? Is that not
Oh,
meaningful
well, no.
to you?
I mean, like, my specialization. That's plenty meaningful. I get great interactions with people. I get to have plenty of conversations.
Well, that's work too.
But the thing I always grew up and, raised to do is leather work. And, thought it would be real hard to get it up here. But that's my second customer so far.
There might be more to come when we land in a few days.
Excellent, thank you.
Exactly. Especially if they need hunting, because I can do that myself, too. That's part of my deal.
No
Not
luck.
only do I do the leather work, but I also do the hunting.
No.
Should be easy enough.
Gotcha. Sorry.
This one sounds crazy.
Well, Jasper, you need anything since we're co-workers. I'll get you a reduced rate.
Considering that one does require
Very well then.
decision. You can ask him, but
Alright, I'll get back to the bar, make sure, everyone that is there is settled until they head out, and then I'll close up.
Very well. Thank you.
I was under the assumption that Law is the
No
person
problem.
who runs the forge, but very well. I'll ask whoever's there.
I must speak with the one called
I've also
Ma.
seen Loretto at the forge. She's been the person who do most work currently from my eyes.
Well, I warned it's not very interesting.
Okay.
Basically, for the past 70-something years, I've been a bit of a traveler, a bit of a rodent, if you will. And so I've seen it all. I've been everywhere. I've seen all I need to see. I've seen the sun rise and set many times over and over. Many moons come up over the Veritera. And so I've thought to take to the skies and see it all from a different point of view. Thinking that this might just be the end of the road and the final pin in the board. Such as the pin I placed here in my mind.
Fair enough, I suppose. Get a different perspective. I guess I can sort of understand it.
I'd call it sightseeing, but that sounds lazy.
Fair enough. I'm here for sightseeing, so.
No disrespect, of course.
Nothing big. So tell me, I can hazard 2 guesses, but maybe not play a guessing game. Where are you from?
I'm quite interested in the guessing game.
Are you from Hinode?
What gave it away?
The clothes.
The sword.
From the sword.
I thought it was my dashing looks.
The hair as well.
Dashing looks helps.
The hair, I only sorted that after I made myself known the other day.
Of course.
Morning.
Morning.
Name's Barney. I guess I'm here talking now.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Otar.
Well met.
Otar. No rush on this, but at some point today I'd like to speak with you.
Of course. I merely had a request for the, Forge Masters, it seems.
All ears, I suppose?
I'm starting a new practice. I haven't done it in a while.
Should I go to mine?
Could you make me needles? About that long, preferably steel.
This is a very interesting smell.
I can certainly try.
The smell of coal and flame and steel.
I can't imagine they'd be too
Perhaps.
difficult, but how many are you thinking? 20.
You know what? I like it.
I
It's
think I
my
can.
blood beginning.
Yeah. When do you need
Makes
them
my
by?
blood feel like it's getting warm.
Later tonight or tomorrow.
I'm sure it does.
There is no rush. I need to find customers
Yes, I will.
first.
Do you have it?
I see. I'll
Freshen up on my skills. Been a while since I've done acupuncture.
Yeah, I use it to make tea.
Well,
Very calming.
I'll get to work on them as soon as I can.
Are you sure you're okay with your...
Thank you.
Thank you.
I take it no more run-ins with the guards. With the sentinels, or whatever you want to call them.
As of current, the
Okay, good to know.
how should I say?
Yes, if you
The
ever
one
feel
that I'm
sore,
worried
just
about mostly comes
run
out
over
at
to
night
the
like a
mall.
bat.
Let me know your name, so
Oh.
I can constantly keep this trade going, and I would give you money.
Same one who stole your cup.
Perhaps I should word that better.
Same one.
Perhaps.
Ultra. And it's nice to meet you. My name is Barry.
You know, I think this is the 3rd time I heard you use that similar analogy. But
See, now one moment.
Perhaps I should come up with new material
Professor
then.
Barry.
no, it's all the same. But I wasn't sure if there was anything more to it.
Oh,
You weren't traumatized by bats, were you?
What is it?
No, not at all.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
I haven't been much in caves, so I have not seen them.
That
I
sounds
know of them.
amazing! I'm
Haven't
really
seen one
blasted on
in
catnip
elections.
right now.
I just need to get the potion that induces near death.
Don't know what I just heard, but I'm going to choose to ignore it.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Let's do it.
Near death.
I'm over there.
Kill you. If the alchemist makes it right.
I didn't hear that bit.
I heard near
Toil
death.
with mortality from a day-to-day basis.
I heard plastered on catnip.
Certified person around on this ship to deal such a death potion to me.
Perhaps
So
we're
please.
doing two different things.
I don't know, but
Maybe I should get my ears checked. Maybe I hear placid catnip as maybe I hear placid catnip as near death.
Plastered on catnip.
There it goes again. I heard near death.
I wasn't listening. I'm not going to lie.
No,
you're probably right.
Random buildings. That's vandalism.
But I'm a Fine.
Law, do you have a moment?
Yes, I do
sure.
understand what you're saying.
Unless you are having that steel sing to you. That's how I understand it. It must be a very hands-on job.
That is true.
I can always reheat metal.
But look at powder.
Is it something of like Raiden forms, or?
He's completely
No, it is
free
what
to
we
do
discussed
whatever he pleases. Why
the
can't it
prior
be the same for me?
You sure about that?
Shall I sit for this, or?
It is mostly that I wish to invite you when
I am
I choose
actually
to play
very
today.
a sentient being underneath the law. as you
Say that
said.
again?
I wish to invite you for when I play one of my musical rhythms for the day.
Oh, I'd love to. I'd like to see your magic in action, so appreciate it.
Good.
What do you think?
Then I will come collect you when I'm prepped.
Should be done.
It's going to be a while.
Hmm?
He is quite good.
I have to finish
I hope I'm not scarce for once the time hits.
The device.
I will make sure that you are definitely there.
What do you mean by
You said
device?
you wish to see it, so you are the audience
That I
wish to show
didn't?
to. Though if there's others that wish to sort of come, then that is fine too.
Gotcha.
It'll be a short one
You
though.
thought I was going to stick something in you, didn't you?
No.
Most of my work
Okay,
today
right.
shouldn't be too time necessant, so
That's a physical.
I'll make sure to make time for it.
Good. Then
True.
if you are not busy, then you could come find me. Whichever comes first. Whoever finds who first.
Yes.
Make a
Guess
game
it
out
should
of it.
be
Alright.
runic.
Although I will say you may win that game. I believe 3 people have already come to me for commission, so wouldn't be surprised if more came.
Oh, that reminds me, actually. No.
Yeah. Right. Had my hopes up for a moment.
I will be out of
But
your
I
head
am
then.
eternally thankful.
Have a good rest of your day.
Appreciate it.
I offer no promises,
See you the same.
but I can at least look and possibly divine some aspect of the problem.
Oh.
And that is already
Sorry, I
done.
almost bumped into you. No,
Thank you.
I was merely wishing a good morrow, and I nearly bumped
No,
into you.
excuse me.
Do excuse me.
I'll leave the force to you, Law.
I'm not doing such a thing. I'm not.
Thought it would be a lower number. But, well, at most I would need 2 more, so no need to worry about bulk orders, but if you could make them much more viable,
Well, you did
that
say
would be
in the book
perfect.
I can make about 3 per
Oh, I
day,
came back.
so yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
I,
2 by
hope
the
you're
end of the
doing well
week
today.
should be easy enough.
Very easy. Do you want me to dilute it or have it the same effectiveness as
a little
before if
tired, I guess.
bring, a rot
But
more?
I'm alright.
Yes, good thing you did
If you're asking
bring
for
that
food, you
up.
can.
One of them diluted, the other as concentrated as you can make it.
Oops.
Together with the
You
cockatrice
excited about
ingredients,
our
hopefully.
planned landing?
Definitely. I believe cockatoos ingredients could be more than enough. So yeah.
Very well. Here's a deal.
I suppose that I don't really have any particular opinions myself. I mean, I don't have any. There are various things that I'll be able to do, small errands and the like, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference to what I'm doing if we're. I don't know. What?
Good news.
Yes?
Just had beer with the hunter dwarf.
I need to check in at work, so I'm going to do that. I'll see you later.
But in return, we will have materials from.
I don't think she quite understood your gesture.
I probably need that for Mr. Oldowski.
Good to hear.
Well, we did direct him to the
Very, very handy.
we did direct him to the
use some materials
practice dummies. Yes,
petrification cure.
You quite
Wouldn't be a bad
hide.
thing to have on hand.
You are you are getting comfortable. Right on the posies.
Their name's Powder, so we call them the Flying Finger Feaster. And we put the F on the end for the emphasis.
See what else you can do.
Par for the course, I suppose.
Father never encountered one back in his second chance.
Father was an adventurer.
Eka. Anything you plan to get up to once we land?
Mother is the one.
Alright, think of two separate sounds. One is
No. No, I don't really have anything.
The spear I usually have.
Nothing really gaining your interest. Is this your first time? You said you are a northerner, correct?
No. Okay, what you're doing is...
Is this your first time outside of the north?
You want to be doing...
No, I spent some time, couple months outside of it, but never really been too much in Keshin.
Then you are
So-
partially the same.
Seems to be common theme. Many people have not been many places.
Yes, it is a bit hard to travel, but now I'm confused. I heard that the Kalypsia is called the Titan, unless the town is called the Kalypsia and the Titan is
Would
called the
look
ship.
for a place of natural beauty. Something on the outskirts, maybe.
I don't know.
I see. What about you, Hopscotch? Do you plan to do anything while you are, I suppose, back onto the land? I suppose that would have been the expected
Well,
answer.
there's
I
beauty
could
to be
have guessed
found
that you would
anywhere,
have answered that way.
I would find somewhere, aesthetically pleasing and take them there.
Well, then go
For your-
where the wind
for
takes
your
you.
friend.
Myself.
Perhaps you can look for and recommend something.
I'm uncertain of the place we are going.
We'll see how it
A
goes
field
once we
and such. Perhaps I shall find a more proper place to practice. Music and magic and such.
What is the proper place to practice?
Somewhere good looking, somewhere beautiful, somewhere captivating. Whether that be under the stars or on a rather natural podium. Somewhere that will just draw attention. Points of interest in this case.
Have you had busy morning, Asato?
It's right, Ria. Not too busy.
I just curious. Keep saying you run in and out of shop.
Perhaps I should clear the air with those two. Ah, Lord Elvin.
Haraka is not speaking up after the first 2 days.
Meow.
Yes? You're going to away? What about myself? You want me to come along? Why not? Is that what you said? I'm currently trying to speak with those two over there. Perhaps clear some airs when they are less busy. Or it might go utterly horrible and I might get absolutely verbally beaten. Who knows? And there she goes.
She is so quick.
Yes.
Very quick.
Unnaturally so. Right, I forgot to ask Molly something as well. You're rather dedicated to your craft. You are going to sit here for most of the day.
No?
No.
No. I mean, I was considering going up to the wall, probably be able to see her up there. I just thought sitting in front of her shop would be useful, but
At some point she will have to cross
I
you.
am
yes.
wrong. I guess I'm going to try to find her again.
Very well then.
And hopefully I won't be back. Hopefully, I don't know.
Then perhaps I'll find some people that I am looking for as well. Oh no. Oh dear. Don't come. Do not come. not come. I can see you from the corner of my eye. I'm looking at you. Why is that thing just staring at me? Still no luck?
No.
Good ma. Quite well. Those bushes, those bush elodies look like chico griffs.
Hardly work, I hardly work. Hardly work. Keep an arm. Got about 3 commissions I got finished.
Those people. Huh. They feed them regular food. I can't help but feel a little conflicted, but they seem to be happy. Yes, they are very much in a happy mood.
That could be our next task. Try to retrace the steps and find where she could.
Give me 1 second. The moment you caught me, it seems my leg has just broken. I'll be right back, Lord Elvin. My leg broke. What the fuck happened? Don't look now, but I think I'm being stalked by a cat.
There is indeed a cat behind it. Whether it is intending to stalk you.
Oh, he's pissed.
It appears the cat has lost interest.
That is good. What can I do for?
Hey, over here.
I just wish to see how my friend was doing.
Here.
He is doing well.
You like some
Thank you, your
salami?
lordship.
Hmm?
Excellent.
Salami?
Mhm.
Here we go. Okay.
I'm doing fine.
Hungry little one. Let's see. Second piece. Oh, now you've got a taste. Right. Not as much as you're getting.
Yep. Yeah, totally.
Oh, maybe one more.
Yeah. Yeah, good talk, good talk. I have no idea what that was on about. It was just a little bit.
Such a cute little fella. You're going to grow up to be nice.
Any news
strong,
from those who
soldiers.
pass through the tavern?
There is currently, I'm pretty sure you've seen it by now, but apparently within a few days span, we are planned to land.
Yes, I did see as such on the notice board.
Anything you plan on getting up to? I remember you offer your services and such, and perhaps this could be one of the opportune moments to, I suppose, give it out.
And what sort of services do you think I might endeavour at least? An excursion off the trim, off the ship.
I'm uncertain. You said it was some sort of diplomacy or politics stuff. Things that I'm very unaware about. Such... That is...
I might attempt to reach out to a couple of individuals, but I don't hold my breath. Prosperous conversation.
Oh, is that because we're in a certain place? Does the western region not interest you?
As of late, I've found the westerners less than ideal. Negotiating with them.
Luckily, there's no westerners around here. Here currently, standing in this conversation.
I might see about supplies and the like.
I see then. I intend to just find a nice
I
place to
imagine
play.
the tavern will also
Yes.
taking the opportunity to stock.
Maybe. It seemed to have rather been very detailed about the more so vastness of the fields and flowers and such, so it might be more of a grass plains than a town.
I suppose I will make some time to take in the sight. It would be a waste to come so far on such a trip and ignore them.
Ooh, that does sound fun. Sightseeing.
Yes.
It could be like a
So
little.
it does.
It can be like a little date.
Find that amusing, do you? Hopscotch. I see.
Well, now I have faced the conundrum. Whom to take? Both? Are you suggesting I take both? That's rather presumptuous of me if I were to think I could bag both a lord and yourself. We would One of us would definitely, without a doubt, be third wheeling. I'd feel bad. Perhaps one for each then? A day for each? We will be there for 2 days.
Perhaps. Then we shall.
Am I going to be the one that's left out?
You needn't worry, my friend.
Do I not?
No, you needn't.
Seems like I've garnered the Lord's interest more than you have.
Any other such news passes through your tavern as of late, my friend?
No, that is all. Other than, I suppose getting the official, how should I say? In a way, it is referred to as the blacklist. The one that has caused trouble for us was officialized upon that list. And then,
I see.
And perhaps another shall join their ranks. The one clad in armor did not return their mug when it was so kindly asked of them they should.
Yes, I suppose I should not find myself surprised by that.
Do you find yourself surprised?
No.
Good.
Seems there are a couple of new faces as of late.
Yes, there is. That one is a strange one. Be wary. Harmless, but well.
Wary.
Yes. They may have been suffering some severe amnesia.
I wonder then, with limited memory, what would bring them aboard an airship?
That is what I'm wondering. I'm uncertain on how they found their place here.
They do certainly seem to enjoy sneaking about.
I think that is their, for lack of better words, animal-like tendencies.
I see.
Speaking of which, Hopscotch, do you have any tendencies for your race? Habits? Anything you do and such? Yes, I'm quite... But is there any sort of... How should I say? I'm sure you groom the wings yourself and such. Or anything you take upon as a celestial, if I'm being correct. Is your attire also part of that? Ah, I see then. Forgive me, I merely piqued my curiosity. Myself? Well, for one thing, elves have to clean behind their ears a little better than most. That's not insensitive to say.
I suppose we do.
Though in certain aspects we don't need to care much for our, I suppose, physical attributes as much. We are just sort of born this way. Hair and such, it always stays that way. Should we not groom it for a bit as well? It'll stay rather proper and such. Born beauty, in this case. You are beautiful as well. You have natural beauty as well. I'm hopscotch.
Certainly a flair for the dramatic.
Do find some time to forgive me then. Perhaps I should check in with the one called Law. I was going to perform for them, in a way. But they were rather, they were rather curious about my magic, and I see no better day seeing the Chicogris in a rather good mood today.
I was also considering a visit to the convent.
Oh right, that reminds me. I'm supposed to inform you about, me? One second then. Yes, hopscotch? You want me to perform here? Oh.
No, not really.
I think I'd rather stay on the other side of the fence. Should the Chicogriffs get a little too aggressive, I am quite alright.
Have a good day.
I am good, hopscotch. Yes, I'm very much there's an opening there.
What are you doing? Oh, I see. Are you playing? Ah, I see. You're pointing out the flaw. Mm-hmm.
They're rather tamed, though.
My apologies. I was worried. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hope you have a good day. I'm sorry. I must go back to the conversation I was having. But, I'm sorry for doubting you.
That's fair.
Have a good day, Jasper.
You as well. Oh, Molly. I will find you later someday.
Yes.
As promised, I showed you my magic, and we promised to share each other's.
Ah, yes. We haven't had the opportunity to do that.
Yes, I'll find you another time.
I'm excited. Yes. I'm excited for that day. But do let me know.
I did show you. It was when I performed for you.
Oh, yes, I know. I'm looking forward to the days that I show you. Sorry, I should have clarified.
Very well, then. Then I will await it as well.
So many people, they find me so popular.
Maybe I can show it to you in a friendly spar that I have with someone.
Ah, I see.
I have been wanting to spar with Alden a little bit. Maybe then.
Never took, well, I mean, you were,
Hi, Lucy.
were.
I hope you're doing good today.
Never mind all that.
I did tell you before that I was a guard.
Yes. Though, a merchant fighter?
Don't worry about it.
Not quite.
You know, sit here.
Very well then.
Helping me, blabble of people
Then,
there.
should you choose to showcase it, do come grab me. I'd be more than happy to see it.
I think he deserves a bit of a reward.
Oh, of course.
Maybe like a hug or something, maybe.
I look forward to the day. Hello.
Yeah,
How are you doing well today?
That's appropriate.
I must get back to the other conversation, though. Bye-bye. Always good seeing you. Bye-bye.
Lucy, was it?
Yep.
Good morrow. I will go find Law.
Jasper.
Yes?
That was your name.
Yes, that is my name. I think I shall go find Law then. I do think it is.
Of course.
She's at the forge.
Ah, thank you then. I don't think they must have left that place at all, so perhaps a little break for them would be in order. I'll return.
And does that, do you think, completely shift our perspective on how we view the world as we know it? Just because of your eyes and functionality alone?
It would be difficult to speculate without.
Oh my goodness.
Well, strictly speaking, the best way to evaluate.
I'll make my way there then, if you're opening it anyways.
Open it.
Did I come at a bad time?
If my headache doesn't get to me.
No.
Hopefully I'll be able to if my headache doesn't get to me.
Are you going to be preoccupied, Law?
I'm going to be making a purchase at the library quickly and then I'll be free for a little bit.
Very well. Then I will wait here for your return. If you do not mind me, loitering.
Where's the...
I'll take that as a yes.
Where's the...
Shouldn't be an issue. I will be back shortly then.
I believe some of the librarians are over that way, though.
Finch walked this way, saying he was going to open it for me. Appreciate the concern, though.
Of course. You sure do sigh a lot.
Huh?
You sigh, like...
Yeah, just...
a lot.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Just a lot of work to be done, and then...
No time for breaks, or any recreation.
I mean, I don't really want a break, it's just keeping all the commissions organized in my head. Usually I'd have my father around to help me keep everything organized.
Do you know much about in the ways of maintaining a katana of some kind, or something of the sort?
Specifically that type of blade?
Yes, I believe it's referred to as tempered steel.
Told how much it would sell for, so I guess. We have the spare sheets of paper.
I wouldn't be too familiar. I haven't worked on many Hinodaean weapons.
Let's see.
I wouldn't be the best at that. I can do weapons and armor, but I specialize in guns and more complicated mechanisms, more stuff like that. So really I can make a basic longsword or some plate armor, but a tempered steel, a katana, no, not something I'd specialize in. I could learn. Usually learn on the go. That's how I work, but I wouldn't say I know as of right now.
Understood.
I'm very experienced in that kind of work.
Understood. It's a shame, but I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't know how to do anything with guns, and then I just kind of messed with one a customer brought in, and I mean...
Maybe seeing if we can buy some at the town. I guess you could just come with us and see how much it is there. You can just pay for it.
Learning is part of my work, part of the job, so... I never thought I'd learn how to do rune crafting, but
you're perfect fine.
I believe
your,
you are taking as apprentice as Gideon then.
Thank you. Let's hope it's not.
No, I know runes. I just in doing gunsmithing, I've learned quite a few runes during my time. Because when people come in wanting magic guns, you need to know runes, and so I spent my time learning runes.
I believe he is the best person to go to if you wish to learn more about the expertise.
Yeah. He seems like it.
Damn it, they left.
Apologies for taking so long.
You're quite alright.
Gideon has said he might offer to pay me a lot to learn some of the runes I know, so...
Huh.
Apparently he's not too knowledgeable in elemental or tempest runes. And I know, like, I think half the elemental runes. So.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Give me 1 second. I think I'm being... I will come back right away. Hopefully this will be quick. No
worries.
Hopscotch. I was just about to perform is all.
Very well. Very... My words. Sorry. He's a very talented carpenter. Looks like me a little bit. However, he's more of a wooden mannequin. Wears somewhat of the same uniform, if you would describe it as uniform.
I'm still hoping nobody is allergic to Neko.
Hi, Jasper.
Yeah.
How much is a room again?
A room? What do you mean?
Like in the, the area time.
I believe certain people that come here are given it for free. All expense paid. But
not on that list.
I am uncertain about that. That is out of my expertise.
Don't concern yourself. We got damn cold tents.
No, I sleep in the clinic. It's a temporary setup. Let's
Yes.
need the bed. My salary can cover it though. I got Jasper, do you think my salary could cover a room though?
You could get a discount, which I think it'll make it more affordable.
But like the stuff we get paid per night, do you think that's enough to pay for it? Or at least part of it?
I believe so.
Alright, then I'll ask the guy with the red hair and the book.
Where did Hopscotch go? There you are. You are very fast. I don't know what's going on. Yes, I assume you want a drink.
What?
You're getting ale?
I don't know.
Is this your first time drinking?
Yes.
Perhaps we should go a little light on the man then. We shall get him grog. Is there a reason we're trying to give him a sort of potion of confidence?
What?
You're just morbidly curious. I can read you like a book sometimes. Here. Enjoy it as
Thank
much
you.
as you can.
Hmm.
He'll take a bit. Do you,
What will take a bit?
You don't seem to dislike it, at least.
It's okay.
Probably has more taste than regular water, though.
Hmm.
Go on, take a big gulp of it. It is seen as a compliment to the to the butt.
Okay.
Oh my! I said a singular gulp, not gulps.
Oh, sorry.
You're quite alright. Hopscotch, are you going to just simply let him drink alone?
Getting someone drunk already, then?
Not my intentions, it is
Hello.
hers.
Isn't it only the middle of the day?
We have some early drinkers sometimes.
I'd actually wanted to steal him for a bit. I promised to bring him back.
Oh, fuck!
Then you can get him drunk.
Perhaps you will get him while he is still himself then.
What? You mean?
Do not get drunk.
This is his first time drinking.
Oh god. That'll be fun. I'll definitely bring him back so that I can watch. Do you mind if I have a word?
Sure, but I'm worried now.
You'll be fine.
Do you want to top off before we leave?
What?
A refill.
Sure, it is sweet.
You're a bad influence.
I tried.
My, I wonder what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Ciao.
Eh. I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Thank you.
There it goes. Our little boy becomes a man. I could not be prouder. Well then, I suppose that will give me enough time to perform for law before you stole me and whisked me away off my feet. Then I will go attend to that. Hopefully law was not taken away from their, I suppose, duties. Milady. Did Flint come back or Jack? Oh, I saw Flint left. Lord Faven, should nothing stop me in my way, I am going to perform now. Hopefully.
An unexpected way for the conversation to go.
I believe I've got a grasp on comedy now.
It's perfect. I cannot. It's perfect. You weren't really laughing, strangely enough. I thought it was funny.
Leto, correct?
Yeah.
Do you know where Law went, or were they grabbed while I was away?
They were by the boutique, I think, getting their measurements done.
Ah, I see.
Excuse me.
Right.
Seems we've both been pulled around.
Yes, we have.
Whenever you're free,
Is this our moment together?
I'd appreciate the help.
Oh, hello again.
I have nothing currently, so
You're the one with the name on the board in the tavern.
if it's all fitting for you.
Oh, how could you know? Yes, maybe.
No better time.
Yeah, it is me. Yes.
Ah, well, I was told it was a harpy with black wings, and you're a harpy with black wings. So,
I
connect
do
the
have
dots.
black wings. As
Line
for
in the
harpy,
middle.
you know, that's relative, but yeah. Are you sure I might be hurting its feelings?
Hi, Jasper. What brings
I
you down
wouldn't-
here?
No, I can't talk to a skate.
I am going to perform
What brings you over here?
for Law. They were very curious on my magic, so I shall show to them.
If it was upset about a little scratching, it would be very silly.
They seem to be also an advocate
watch
for,
too.
You also just did climate, so you
I
know
suppose,
what, I'm going to
the
do it my own
same
free will here.
school of magic.
Oh, I'm going to do
Ah, mine's just fire. Got a simple fireball.
Are you sure it's wise to do this around here?
Especially next to the chickogriffs.
It is a sort of song meant for them, is all.
Ah, I see. As long as you don't reckon Alden will be upset by it.
I don't think so. They'll be happy with it. They seem happy enough.
Fair enough.
They're adorable little things.
Besides, I am causing them no harm.
The knife makes me worried.
It is my instrument, I assure you.
Oh.
Oh my gods, what is that?
It's a chickogriff. That's what I meant. It's about as big as you. Could probably eat you before you could eat it.
Oh, but it looks quite adorable. I don't think it could eat me.
Oh, you'd be surprised. You know, the big ones may be scary, but so are the small ones if you make them angry.
Oh, there's
Especially
big
since
ones.
when they
There's
don't learn
big ones.
manners.
Oh, no.
These are the
Make sure you
chicks of
condition
the
them all.
chickogriff. I'm not the farmer. That's Alden's job.
Well, I mean, still, I mean, you have a sword. You can do some
not my
stuff.
job.
Okay, I understand your bureaucracies. I get it. Don't want to overstep.
Not harming others, then I'm not gonna harm it. Unless we're in, if it's wild, it's different.
Oh my god, they're adorable though. Oh.
Oh.
Give me
Certainly interesting.
That's
Play us a song.
You seem to be enjoying whatever you're doing.
Give me 1 second.
Performance.
They're terrifying. I'm not going to get near them. Nope, not having that.
Regardless, the Chickagriffs seem to be enjoying the visuals.
Oh, Jasper, you're quite talented.
Quite.
Afternoon, my lord. Come to see the performance.
Very spectacular showcase.
Oh. So I get to see one of the famous Jasper's performances live.
I'm glad you
Very
enjoyed
nice.
it.
I had a comment about looking for more stage hands. Don't think I could compete or even help out.
Yes. It was all meant for them. I'm glad they are a very splendid audience.
Adorable little things.
Can I assume they're one of your best audiences? By that reaction, or?
It is hard to beat it, and I would not want to say it in front of their faces.
Right.
I suppose 20 minutes ago I became Barney.
Fair enough.
And then we exchanged our
Oh.
names back again.
So you're Barney for a moment.
Well,
Now you're
Glad to
back.
finally see it.
Now I'm back to Eldra.
I'm glad you were able to see it.
Eldra.
I learned comedy as well.
I've never really seen illusion
Comedy's
magic
a great
with
thing.
sound before, but it's definitely
Helps
a
connect people.
interesting thing.
I've noticed
It is a bit odd in some cases, unconventional,
Well,
but
you want to learn more of it? When the sun goes down, head back to
technically,
the cabin back there.
So
You'll
nice.
see plenty of it.
Technically, it's not there.
Have that council. All right.
Say that one more time, sorry?
Technically, the
Help.
projection
Be around
you
the
saw
town.
was
Again,
not
you need anything.
technically
Maeve's the
there.
name. I'm around.
Prefer.
I was,
Well, of course.
Right. I'd greatly appreciate that.
and the sounds as well.
If you'd follow me.
But still heard it nonetheless. Even if they're not actually real, it's real enough.
Yes, I suppose it is. I like to make people see pretty stuff.
Well, now you definitely succeeded.
Do your magic. What was that?
You make them real.
Yes, I suppose it did bring them happiness. Momentarily, though. Anyway, off with you. Off with you. Return to where you come before I make too much of a commotion.
They seem to really like you.
They seem to like the music. I'm not sure about myself, though.
By extension, they'll understand the association.
What was
Well,
that?
if you're the one making the music, then I assume that applies to you as well.
I'll find out.
I suppose it does. Forgive me, this is our first time meeting. I saw you around here. Jasper Sarvel. I am a nomadic, and as you can see, I'm a bard. Nomadic bard.
I'm Eldrick Ray, and I'm a herbalist and apothecary.
Ah, I see. Let's see, I'm pretty sure there was one that was also within that expertise.
Probably, but name is lost on me.
Well then.
Pleasure to meet you.
Why are you in...
It's long story. Long story short, I was convicted of a crime falsely, and before I was able to get that all sorted out, these handcuffs were placed on me. And on my way to Alcatraz, the prison, the convoy got attacked. I escaped. Didn't exactly ask for keys on my way out. So, here I sit handcuffed, but I make do.
Clever attachment.
Thank you. The tongs were an addition for myself. The belt, even more recent. If you have any other questions, just ask. The more other people know about my case, the easier my life is.
Well, I don't really have any other questions. I saw you smithing, so I already can assume that you're a blacksmith of sorts. Or at
You'd
least
be correct in that
working
assumption. Very happy with my blacksmithing talents, so I'm glad that was noticed at the very least. But
It's actually
should
impressive
any
that you
questions
can
pop up,
do your job with such a predicament.
I found my workaround.
Can you imagine her if she
But-
had actual hands?
I can assume my skills would only be greatly increased, but neither here nor there.
Either way, it
I'm-
appears that your skills are fairly well compared to if you were to be able to use your hands.
Thank you. It means a lot. Just a little rusty with my actual hands, as I've been in this predicament for quite a while, but I've grown adept, at least to a certain point. But if that is all for the performance, lovely as it may be, I do still have some work I have to get back to.
Yes, I merely
So-
wanted to pull you away for a small break.
Of course, that I appreciate. It is a lot hotter in that forge when you have multiple commissions to work on, but appreciate it nonetheless. So, thank you.
Of course.
I shall also depart. I was drawn over by your performance, and it was splendid.
You are quite the flattering one, aren't you?
I'm trying.
You are succeeding.
Well, I shall take my leave.
Of course. We shall talk another time.
Bye.
I suppose I should go too, before I start laying upon me in certain ways.
to go.
Okay. And they would keep us below deck while
Hard at work or hardly working?
Wow.
Yeah. Good morrow, Otai.
Doing whatever random contraption I think of in my head. To put it frank.
As long as you're enjoying yourself and feeling fulfilled, nothing else really matters, does it?
Yeah. I do enjoy not only being busy, but being busy for a purpose, you know? Sometimes I patrol around even at night.
Very useful for those who aren't
What was that?
well trained in magic.
Oh, that is the odd one.
Ken. Yeah. It should be okay. Mentally, I'm working on it, but it could be okay.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you were not like being influenced by something, I don't know.
I mean, who knows? But...
Ah, a common sight.
Hello.
Hello. What is this? I like to know what I'm drinking before I actually drink it. I feel like you might get different results from me. I see his face is already rather flushed, though I'm sure if that is of your doing or the drink's doing.
Huh?
The drink is talking. He's gotten rather comfortable.
You wanted me to sit here.
And usually oblige. That is nothing new, said.
Hmm?
You're usually on Hopscotch's lap here. That is a common occurrence at this point. As a matter of fact, we should, if that is going to be such a common occurrence, that we might as well get you a sort of carry-on strap so that she can always carry you like that. Think about it, you'd never have to walk again. Not only that, you could fly. Can you fly with a second passenger?
Fly.
A little bit. What about if it is someone like Sed? Could you fly with him? Yes? What of me? What if I wanted to take to the skies? A little bit. Would we at least be able to get like 30 feet off the ground before we fall down? Maybe? No. Are you saying I'm fat? I will take this to heart. Should there be a time that I need to carry you, then I will say, no, you're just a little bit too heavy for me. You want to be carried like a little princess? Yes, yourself. I suppose the question in this case, would you rather be carried piggyback or princess? In a way, if you do get carried piggyback, you can I can technically use as an extension pair of wings. However, the other one is a little more classy. Yes, you see my point, see? So I guess it's whatever mood you are feeling. You enjoying the sky there, Sad?
Why is it a 2-tree?
Because trees grow from the ground.
Oh.
My goodness, is he like this when he's like this when he just drinks grog? Here, have a swig with me. Good to see you can handle somewhat of your liquor, or at least you have the confidence to. Would you consider yourself... would it be considered a heavyweight in drinking? No. Would you be able to hold your liquor? Would you say you could? You think so? Then perhaps that should be a contest among us. Yes, you and me, at one point. Though it'll have to be when I'm not on the job. Lord Elijah, good morrow.
Good morrow.
Hello.
Said, what are you doing?
He's drunk.
What?
Yes.
Why have you...
This is a rather common
What
occurrence.
led to this?
To be honest.
I have not seen him drunk before.
Well, I mean him being on Hopscotch's lap. That is a rather common occurrence, but him being drunk, that is rare. This is the first.
Yes, this is the first I've seen him ever drunk. Why have you decided this, this course of action?
Yes.
What?
Why have you decided to get drunk?
You see, we've tried to peel it from his hands, but then he was like, no, I'm going to get absolutely hammered. We tried to stop him, and then he just backhanded us. And we were like, oh, stop, no, anything but that. And then he was like, I will drink till my heart's content, and chug the entire barrel right in front of us as a threat display and power. And here we are now. Now he has forced Hopscotch to be a chair for him.
You said that is rather rude of you, if that is true.
What is true?
We will forgive him. Do not worry. He is our friend.
Yes, well, I am glad that you were so kind to forgive him for his misdoings.
Said, are you quite alright with hopscotch touching you so much?
Who's
She truly seems to have.
It's Angel.
Oh, yes. He refers to her as Angel.
Her name's Honey. What is this?
Honey?
Honey.
Is there something? Is there something I don't know about? First Gideon, and now Lucy? Who else calls you Honey?
Is that your true
Honey.
name?
Honey sweet.
It's Haney that works. I don't know, sir. Trying.
It is a mystery.
Right.
We're all trying to figure it out.
I do not need a seat. Lucy, you can take it if you desire.
Linus.
I am joining you at a nice distance.
Oh.
Has any problems arisen today?
Not as of current.
Any... Nothing
You missed the music show for the Chickagriffs.
The music show for the chick...
Yes.
Did you have part in this?
Yes, I very much had all the part in
Played
it.
his magic music.
Well... consider myself saddened that I missed it.
I am saddened you missed it as well. Had I known that you were around, then I would have grabbed you post-haste.
I appreciate the thought.
Of course.
But no, I was busy training this morning.
I don't know how I should speak to it of him.
Is your day been good, Eli?
It's been quite alright. Nothing to truly talk about besides, well, I was up early this morning, training non-stop, as you know. I must improve myself. I wish to have a rematch of Natsume.
Oh, we are speaking of
But
that.
in term...
I did not want to seem rude. You did seem rather upset the other day, and I merely wanted to sort of give you the consideration about to bring it up, should you not wish it.
You can bring it up.
Then
A hero must talk about their failings and their achievements.
Then, Lord Elijah, I commend you for how long you lasted in battle. Your sort of durability and sustainability is admirable. Not only that, you lasted that long against apparently, I believe, Hinode soldiers are revered among the Eastern, that they are referred to as the Wardens of the East. So for you to go up against one and fight one so willingly, not only that, and last that long, I commend you. It is no easy feat.
Thank you.
No powder.
Cat.
It's okay.
Powder? I'd recommend you take a step back and perhaps go around the long way.
Lord, they don't understand you there, Cat.
They cannot understand me. Trust. I have speaking to these creatures before, and they do the exact opposite of what I've asked.
Then...
How can a creature do such things if they do not understand?
Then tell them exactly the opposite of what you actually want them to do, and they might listen.
Come closer, Powder.
Oh, it did not work.
I'd rather you don't.
Yes, don't.
I'd rather.
Don't mess up the Lord's cloak.
Yes, this material here is quite refined and expensive. I wouldn't want to get cat fur on it at all. That's the only reason.
Powder.
I did hear that going when in a sort of language, when you go pss, 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 it tells the cat to go away, and that they understand.
Truly.
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 Well then.
Psst, psst, psst.
Oh, what? Was I fooled? I was told this from cat expert. Maybe
Jasper, you better be.
Maybe you didn't do it right.
You better be being truthful.
I
better be.
I am only
being truthful.
I am only telling what I've been told. Maybe you didn't do it right. Next time they approach, then try it a little more quickly.
Why is it looking at me like that?
It's like yours.
I think he is trying to acknowledge your lordship.
Well, if you truly wanted to acknowledge my lordship, you would respect my wishes and turn away. Perhaps, go upon Lucy's lap. She loves cats.
What about you, my lord?
She will give you plenty of pets. I appreciate the cats from a distance. As I said, my clothing is rather expensive, and to get their hair on it, it's rather inconvenient. Psst, 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 psst.
See, it seemed to have stopped it in its tracks.
Yes, it seems so.
Powder. Come here.
Oh my, Hopscotch. I did not know you were so forward. Hand-holding in public.
How scandalous.
Very well. I shall submit to your interests. Oh. Is hand-holding the bane of their existence?
It would appear so. Perhaps that is a tactic I should try in future. When it attempts to approach.
Yes. You definitely should. I believe it is more effective with the nearest person, too. Whomever.
There is no cat around, so therefore there's no need. Why?
You already have some open contenders. Should the cat ever come around, then you merely need to go to them. You should try it. Practice it.
Yes.
It is a very
I would
delicate technique.
I would rather not practice it at all.
But then...
I do not touch, I do not shake hands.
But it is ineffective when you use it if you do not practice it.
Yes, but Lucy, you are the exception, yes.
Is it because she is your shade? And you are her caster?
Why, of course. Why, of course. There's no other reason. She has been with me as long as I can remember.
Don't worry, Hopscotch. I will hold your hand. All is right in the world now. Oh God.
But yes, I do hope that you look after Ced here and allow him to sober up.
Yes, I shall. We shall.
What do you mean?
That is not...
It is water, I promise you. It's not.
Hmm.
Rather rude of them.
I'm unsure.
They're nice.
I'm unsure if they were speaking of you.
Find bandages.
They walked into
No,
the medical. Maybe it's an emergency.
I do not mind that if they were speaking of me or not. I was referring to the fact that they didn't acknowledge Lucy's presence and say hi back.
Ah, I see. Yes, I suppose that is a little concerning, but regardless. I await the day that you do see a victory, my lord. That is the one that I will sing about and perform for.
Yes. Well, I have been told that, and I've been knowledgeable of this for quite some time now, but I was reminded recently that, well, a hero's trial, it wouldn't be much of a story if they achieved success on their first battle, would it? If they were great upon the day that they stepped foot into their journey.
Yes, overcoming the obstacle is the story to tell.
Exactly. And it will make for a fantastic legend. One that will be sung about.
I will ensure it.
Are either of you from the place that we'll be landing at soon? I believe it was a township in Kashin?
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
It is referred to as, yes, Ramona. I have not originated there at all, or visited the place, so this will be an experience for myself as well.
Right. I suppose that Ced is too much under the influence.
But I don't remember it if I do.
Well, then it seems not many people have information regarding the place. I've asked around currently, and I haven't heard of anyone that has.
Must be a local town then, or at least a open field. It did sort of detail the vastness of the Green Plains rather than a town itself, so perhaps it is more so a landmark.
Perhaps. Perhaps you are.
Really?
I do hope, though, that we get word on, well, what we'll be doing there exactly. I assume, yes, getting supplies and doing any repairs that we may need. But, Are you sure that was water?
I'm almost certain that I had a drink of it myself.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Did he bump into
his head at all from that.
You look okay. Be careful.
I am.
Either way, as I was saying, I do hope we get word on what we'll be doing there exactly. If there is a mission, or something to do with the dreams. Perhaps a lead.
I suppose our voyage here is intertwined to some degree with, I assume, with those referred to as the Dreamers. It is no secret that the ones called the Dreamers have had their rooms expense paid for.
Yes, I would be knowledgeable of such as I am a dreamer. Myself. But I assume that you are not?
No, it is why I work at the tavern. I make ends meet that way, and pay for my room. Simply for convenience's sake. I am not on a grandiose journey as you all seem to have foretold or proclaim. Fortunately, regardless though, I am here all the same.
Right. And what of you, Hopscotch Angel, Honey, whatever you would like to be called?
Hopscotch.
Did you get the dream? Interesting. The mute got the dream. Well, then I assume that you were destined for greatness. And that you were more than you appear upon the surface.
I believe our boy said he also had the dream.
I wouldn't expect anything less. You had the dream, yes, said?
Yes, I had. If anything is going away.
No, I wouldn't expect anything less from a great mage from Solasta. It'll forever confuse me as to how someone can enjoy that.
Being carried.
Being carried and, well, petted and continuously, I suppose, pampered in some ways.
I believe it is an acquired taste.
You enjoyed it when young.
Yes, but that is when I was young. That is when I was but a wee dragonkin.
Some people never go out of it.
I suppose. Greetings, Alpha.
Hello.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, she's inspecting your scar.
Yes, well, it would be kinder if she asked permission first before touching.
It's all good.
Does it hurt?
No, it does no longer hurt. It hurted when I received it. But it is merely just one of many scars I will get along my journey. A reminder.
I see.
There's nothing to be concerned of.
I'm glad you were there for the performance, Kuta.
Alright, in the future, when you fight, try not to swing too much. If you swing too far, or neglect to use the other edge of your blade, it gives your opponent lots of openings.
Yes, well, I
did not know you were knowledgeable in swordplay, Elfie.
I've just been told a few things here and there.
That's good.
I will keep that in mind in future. Thank you, Elfie.
Hi.
Seems like it.
Even if I am already aware of such things. But
it's good.
she doesn't know.
I think she's just trying to cheer you on in your next match.
That's my thoughts exactly, and who am I to, well, turn to her and be rather rude in her face and say that I am knowledgeable of such things already when she was merely trying to help. What?
Nothing.
What is that face for?
Nothing, my lord. You're going to pass the coin a little.
As a lord, I must remain respectful and kind. And as a hero, too. No one likes a legend of a insufferable hero. Or one that treats others as lesser.
You are very right, my lord.
That I am. Well, this conversation has been an enjoyable one. Please ensure that Sed doesn't fall off the airship.
What? Why would I?
You were a drunken mess. You are a drunken mess. Unless it's worn off by now.
I believe he's coming too.
Rather fast. But I suppose that is rather normal for a dragonkin.
I would assume so, my lord.
But yes, I have other matters to attend to. You enjoy the rest of your days.
You as well, my lord. Lucy?
Have a good day.
You too.
It seems like our lordship being knocked down a peg seemed to have given him some idea on proper etiquette. I'm glad for it. You're usually so handsy with Sed. Why are you never this handsy with me? Yes, I get it. His face is squishy. Is mine not just as enjoyable? I know I don't have that much of a squishable face. Though you seem to be holding it so tenderly. I do wonder what sort of eyes you are making behind that mask. Has anyone showed you this much affection to yourself, Hopscotch? As much as you give. Would you rather that someone does return it in bulk? The affection. You seem rather perplexed about my question. I'm talking about if someone were to be just as affectionate with you. Has no one ever? You said no one's ever been. Perhaps that should be made as a mark then. The amount of affection you show to others, hopefully it returns to you someday. Oh. You really are a sweet thing.
I should get back to patrol.
Yes, you seem to have spent a lot of time dilly-dallying and sort of, I suppose, indulging yourself in drinks. And you seem rather distracted too. Is she your weakness?
What do you mean?
Would you be able to say no to her if she were to say please and beg? Let's say you have work to do and she wants your company all the more. Could you say no to a face like that? Go on, if you have work to do, Hopscotch, just let him have it. Show him no mercy. As in the moment he gets
I
it.
don't know what I must do.
You said you had work to do, did you not?
Right. I figured Dwarf had wanted me to do something.
It is almost sunset, too.
Wait, what?
Yes.
How?
You see, when you're under the sun starts to go from one point to the other. That
yeah, but it was.
That is a relevancy called time, and it goes.
It was the middle of the day not long ago.
It goes no matter how much of a recollection you've lost. It stops for no one.
I need to.
Hopscotch, do it now.
What? Alright. What do you need me for?
She wants you to come over. Go on, give her a big old hug.
And he wants a hug.
Her arms are outstretched,
Make him
are
move.
they not? You're just going to leave her hanging.
Is it okay?
When have you seen Mia wander through here?
Unfortunately not, I have not.
No.
I see, thank you.
I will bring those back and I can continue. But yes, patrol. See you both later.
I'm surprised you let them off so easy. That's all it takes is a hug, and sort of a very long, extensive hug at that, to sort of be satisfied with a departure. I'll have to keep that in mind then. Not that I'm trying to get rid of you. Lord, Fabian, what do you make of him? Prim and proper. Formal. You know, I could tell exactly who you were talking about at the moment you stood like that, and you didn't even need words. Do you dislike him? No. That is good to know, at least. Is there anyone that has caught your interest then? Even though you know me to this point, catching an interest with someone might have to be that you haven't had any sort of prior conversation. We are having a conversation right now, Hopscotch. Aha. Yes, as do I.
Criminal.
Oh!
May we have some words?
Sure.
Yes, I have interest in
Do you have a
people's life.
place you'd rather prefer this?
In the interest of both of them as well, for different reasons.
Wherever. It's not much of a private conversation. I mean, you should be rather open with this information.
That I am, but I...
Predicament.
I don't exactly know this place too well, so I can only assume that you'd have the better knowledge of where to go.
Follow me.
You said you'd want someone to be as affectionate with you. What have you? Did you not? Sort of a bit saddens me that perhaps this is something you're not used to. Is it solely just not your mission to spread happiness and never to receive? That seems to be what you are doing. Or at least ensuring people have a good time. Either that or you are investigating them and studying them. Huh. Let's play some questions to get to know each other a bit better now. I feel as though there are some, well, I was going to say we may have skipped some steps in this regard. Not that I mean anything serious, just sort of being formal about it. Do you prefer the night or the... Do you prefer the night, or do you prefer the... I suppose... when the sun is out? When the sun is out, or when the sun is dim? Down. You prefer the night? Then, do you prefer the stars or the moon? The stars. Well, you would have had me fooled. I assume that sort of mark on your mask sort of symbolized some sort of crescent. Am I wrong to have guessed that? I am. Forgive me, I don't know what that insignia on your mask is. Actually, do you have a sort of book that practices it? A book that you carry on your person or such? No? It is all word of mouth that you follow. in your head. How long have you been following this? I think we've acquired that you are quite young for a celestial, so have you been following this since you were a child? Since you were within your adolescent ages? Way older than that? So, young adult ages? Ah, I see. Then could you perhaps show me in some ways that you follow this? It doesn't have to be now, but I'm curious. Do you not think I'd be a good follower? Then what makes you so hesitant? Is it because there's a lot to follow? Does it take dedication? Do I not see as the dedicated type? Yes, myself. Do I not seem dedicated? I'm serious about taking on the challenge. Though I might need your hand in sort of following it more accurately. Just, I suppose, don't throw a sort of juncture at me, like throwing a gold at me, a rock, and a piece of steel, and expecting me to choose the right answer out of all that. That is very vague. Then, within due time, is that a yes?
Jasper, I'm grabbing a tankard of ale. Is that alright?
That is quite alright. Thank you for telling me.
Thank you.
I could drink.
Should this be a sort of knowledge for knowledge, then? I gain a better understanding of you. Is there anything that I seem to be knowledgeable about that I can pass on to you? Do you need to know more or something? I don't try to be an enigma. Unless you think you've got me figured out. Go on, give your best impression of me. You did Lord Faven. Oh, you have to think about this one. You are so cheeky, you know that? Although I could say that is also an impression of yourself. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong in this one. You are. Here's my impression of you. That's you. Very Dutchy and very feely. Not that I am mocking you, I don't dislike that about you either. Any common fears of yours then? Such as are you perhaps a common fear of afraid of ghosts? Hello, Lucy. Ghosts, spirits. It is not uncommon for people to be afraid of those that are resurrected from the dead. What about, creepy crawlies, bugs, especially the long ones with many legs? No? What about,
The fairy. The long ones with the flame.
I am not sure about tonight. Probably earlier
Centipedes.
in the day would be better if it's not too
That's the name.
busy for you at the apothecary.
Good evening.
Good evening. What about the dark? Are you afraid of the dark? No?
Why would you be afraid of the dark?
For some people, it robs them of their vision, or they are afraid of the unknown, of what could be inside the dark with them. Just having
fears.
I suppose so, yes. Idle conversation. Also trying to get to know my friend Hopscotch here.
He is quite the mystery, isn't he? And she seems to take pleasure in that.
Aye, do you?
The code is very.
So let's see, let's go on down the list of common fears. What about change? No? Some people do fear change.
But why?
Because when someone has something good going for them, a slight change can sort of alter it completely. That thing you once had is now different. Like the seasons.
That's how everything was.
Yes. Unfortunately.
Why would people be afraid?
There's a sense of normality, comfort, in knowing that your daily routine is not disturbed. Sort of waking up in the morning, eating breakfast, working, and then going back home to eat again, and then sleeping. That is a routine that people sort of rely on for normality. And should anything start to disrupt that, such as maybe their home gets destroyed, or perhaps a friend is moving far, far away, that is a sort of change in their routine. Now they will have to act accordingly when they've become so used to it, accustomed to it. No different from an animal going through evolution. If they are faced with a new thing, they must adapt. But for a while they will struggle. Though, in tandem, some people are afraid of things never changing. That things will remain the same and that they will never progress in life. That it'll just be that routine forever and ever, and therefore they yearn for change. So the question...
Evening all. Apparently something about future readings in the building or something, I'm not sure.
Ah, Otar is fortune telling. Do you want to go? Go on. I will not keep you here. I think she is beckoning you to get your fortune told.
I thought she was beckoning us all again.
I already had my fortune told a few days ago. It can be scary accurate sometimes. It's like the cards are peering into your future. Into your life.
Is that so?
Yes, very much so.
Or do we just very conveniently look upon the situation and adjust it to our expectations as we see fit?
You seem to have unlocked the mystery of fortune telling.
Perhaps. I must admit I don't grant it anyway. But I admit, the mortician does seem to do a good job in weaving the story. Get believable side.
Yes, I believe it is part of their silver tongue, along with their silver skin.
Suppose his performance is not all too dissimilar from your own.
I do like his company, that is for sure.
Yes, intriguing. I will admit I do find myself interested to overhear what it is he said to the other. I will find my thing inside.
I suppose that is my cue to accompany you.
I only wish.
I know how to read between the lines.
I didn't intend to steal you away from your quiet moment, my friend.
A moment with you is a quiet one, although a very warm one.
Compliment indeed.
Yeah, sure, I'll be sure to do that.
Regardless, it is superstition, so.
It is
Interesting.
comfort thing.
Wouldn't say I believe any of it,
Sometimes
but
I just do it just to
definitely
be
interesting.
mindful of the space that I am taking up and don't really want anyone stepping on my tail.
Regardless, I hope you enjoyed the entertainment.
Stages through the hour?
My tail
Yeah, I'd say it was kind of fun, yeah.
not worry about people stepping.
It is very
Even
nice.
if I believed it only for a moment, it was fun to believe for a moment.
Tail the proportionate full size of me.
Thanks, Otar.
No problem. Thank you for the drink.
Fair enough.
It's not a game today, I'm charging 2 silver.
It's a mark of her strength.
I have not drank it yet.
Hopscotch,
That's
do you?
the trick, you see?
Hopscotch.
You get them hooked on fortune telling.
Hopscotch.
And then you come back and charge them.
Not that I expected
Hopscotch,
it,
I
but
can
was
forward the
checking in
money
case.
for you if you do wish.
If you already did, I would have just gone and gotten another one.
It's the one on your eye.
2 silver.
Of course.
Right.
You better
Back
love
in
me
the
for
deck
this
you go.
one.
A misstep.
Oh, shit, was
And I'm sure that Jack has made amends.
I can't deny, lady.
And I hope to see that she makes up for them, as I will make up for mine.
3-card draw for 2 silver.
Let's see. None of us can predict the future.
Which one would you like to start with? Present? Oh, you want the 5-card draw? That's 4 silver.
I would wish Watchman padding seems
Otar.
have to run a business here. Yes?
Seems they're running your pockets dry.
You better double love me for this.
It's half of a meal, it's not that much.
God, I'm a sucker.
Very lucky.
Yes, regrettably, I do have to agree with that sentiment.
You know, I can already tell that one of these cards is going
You
to be
could
a high
disagree with me
fortune.
to make me feel better.
It's of him.
I suppose I could, but where's the fun in that?
4 of hearts.
No one did as well.
Well, it seems unfortunately for Jasper, you're going to have a decline in your health or love life.
Perhaps you might regret the expenditure after all.
Then go to the
Sorry
future.
about him.
The future holds the 4 of clubs. Not terribly unlucky, but unlucky regardless. Let's see what connects that.
That makes one of us.
Beware, they're charging 2 silver for a future reading. If you'd like to learn the value of checking, you'd want to pay for it.
So it appears that
I don't think I do.
following your decline in health, you
Long
run into a
enough
string of
conversation
bad
already.
luck,
That I don't
led
like
potentially
people
by
to little those I'm
an
close to.
unlucky incident.
Woodchucking seems scary.
Most of the time, with this
well, if I
decline
hear
in
any more
luck,
woodchucking, I'll be
it's
chucking wood at
because they've
myself.
done some sort of unlucky act.
Good to
So
know.
try to refrain from breaking any
And hopefully it
mirrors or
doesn't
walking
get me
under any
stuck.
windows.
I'm not voting on this. It's not funny.
If he wants to be little,
There's no
he
joke
can
in
do
it.
it.
It's
Don't believe
woodchuck.
powders and black
pie,
cats, but you
not
should be
pie.
fine on that
Eating wood.
aspect.
Why are we eating wood? I don't understand.
Now, the past,
Only one way to find
a
out.
past of good health or potential love
I'm not
life.
eating wood. You tuck-ins is
And
involved.
a decline
That's all
in
you.
that has led you here.
I'm sure it will be fine.
Perhaps it was some
You're
sort
stronger
of
than him.
disease
Have a
or
good meal.
bad
Sorry to
breakup,
interrupt everyone.
or it could be as
More
simple
fun.
as you've grown tired of a mundane life. You want to spice things up. Health is
Just
a
give me 1
very
second.
vague aspect, you know. Also refer to
interested.
one's
I might
mental
spend
well-being.
some.
I'm not so sure.
I don't feel like there's that many. There's a few.
Regardless, it appears you've had a
A lot more, Danes than I would have expected on the Kalypsia, especially when it's so far west.
you're getting good value out of your friends.
Don't take that too seriously, but have fun with it. But it was certainly entertaining last
Back
time.
in you go.
It was surprise as well as Toka and Chidi.
We also had the dream as well.
Oh, they had dream then understand, but I didn't know they had the dream too. Never told.
Seems so.
They didn't have badges.
I'm counting the cups is all.
How much was it for a reading?
Yes.
Morning, evening, Jasper. Bit of a business thing, if you want to go aside for a moment.
Very well then.
I would never.
Where do you wish to talk?
Perhaps in the little cubby hole.
I will admit,
Very well.
this is superstition.
Oh,
Believe it if
forgive
you
me.
will. Though the general rule of thumb is, if you believe it, it comes true.
Don't shades simply phase through you if you bump into them.
It is just common courtesy.
That's fair. Still, we did get the news that one of the mags was missing. Ever since one of the sentinels decided that it wasn't worth it to bother with bringing it back.
Yes.
We did try to see where it could have ended up in. We searched high and low, meaning on the walls and on the catwalks and in the disgusting underbelly, sewer-like place. Unfortunately, seems like it's gone for now. And if you wish, I could personally cover the price of the mug for it to be reimbursed.
I think you misunderstand me. It is not the mug that I am so keen on. It is more of the behavior that I am more worrisome towards. The mug can be easily replaced, and it is no skin off my nose and such. But should this become a rather occurring thing, then it will start to become troublesome. So you need not bother yourself to look for a single mug rather than the person responsible.
We'll set them straight, and, well, if you see it fit, you've already got a nice board to ban people if they do prove to not listen.
Yes. Could you give me the name of that man, just to sort of ensure that it perhaps... the board is morely meant as a deterrent rather than an actual sort of effective method.
Well, I would think that people on the board wouldn't be served any drinks, so
yes, but it
should be good enough.
It does not deter people from getting food for them, and hence I do not want to make my problem their problem. But it puts a sort of message out at least.
That's perfectly fine. If you wish to write down the name, it's Hines.
Hines.
The troublemaker sentinel.
Got it.
Very well. I'm happy to hear that you don't bear a grudge for, well, some of our ilk.
I was given very thoughtful help the other day when it came to at least the first person on the list. So that at least sort of clean slated my views on the Sentinels as a whole but more so the individual person. And you coming to me about this sort of instills my hope in that case. So it is very reassuring.
We do try to make up for some of the less competent among us, but nevertheless, I'm sure it will get better in time. as we gain training experience and maybe become, eventually, actual Sentinel members rather than recruits. Still. See you around, Jasper. Thank you for the time.
Have a good evening.
You as well.
He puts 4 silver on the table. Make it 4. 5 card draw.
Did I miss anything good?
I will admit I was a little distracted on that last.
Okay. If you need one,
Can't have been anything too much
it's
of
already
note.
evening. I've already,
So how does it work?
well, dragged you
At
along.
least compared to the poor health that supposedly you are
Draws a
expecting.
bunch of cards and then he looks at them and he tells you what your past was and what your present and your future. And
Should you need any help with that, I can nurse you back to health.
You
You know,
the cards and based on what card it is.
I can make a rather mean porridge.
Sometimes we
He
don't
said
see
for my future it was
Man
gonna
of
be
many talents,
some kind
seems
of
our friend Barty.
loss in wealth.
Simply on the basis.
And it was gonna be caused by great fortune. So I don't know, maybe I'll.
Well, where would you like to start? Past, present, or future?
So you
Are you a
Let us go with past.
medic, though?
Well,
Nine of Hearts.
the cause was
Would you
luck.
not
So
be
he said
enjoying the
great
clinic
luck,
then? Or
and
have you
your
already?
future is a
You
loss
started off
in
very
fortune.
well and healthy.
And you said wealth can
Whatever
mean
sort of
like
adventure
money.
or
It can also
Yes,
not
that is a
be
clinic over
literal
there.
wealth. It could
The
be
connector
like
to that being
wealth of
the
knowledge or
10 of diamonds. They clearly come from a place of wealth, be it knowledge or literal sense.
Then you're already part of them.
maybe I get really lucky with a girl, and
No.
then
It appears
Do you not
she
plan
takes
to?
all my
present
money.
hasn't been as fortunate as you'd like it to be.
That would be unfortunate.
Ah,
The Four
you
of
do plan
Clubs
to?
meaning a minor
Or instead of her taking the
Then I
money, I
believe
could be
Eka
using
is the right
money,
person
you
to talk to, as she is one of the medics at hand as well. And it would also be good to see
It appears
at
it's
least
only
you
going to get
tending to
worse.
my wounds.
Okay, fair enough.
The Ace of Spades being the
But
highest
I
level
shall
of
scrape my
trouble,
knee purposely.
and the Ace of Clubs being the highest level of unluck.
Is he drinking?
Appears your future is quite grim, perhaps some sort
Why
of
are you drinking? I thought you said you didn't like drinking.
betrayal or trust or some sort of attack on you leads to a downfall.
He told me he got half,
And with your low luck,
and then he went to get more.
perhaps your adventure might
Already
end
on the
short.
prowl.
Are you gonna be okay?
As you said, it was just.
No, it is superstition.
Okay, yes.
As long as you don't believe it, well, who knows what could happen.
Of course, I don't believe it.
Of course. You just happened to get that cut on your eye, right?
Yes.
Surely it was just a little bit of unluck.
Ooh.
Surely you didn't come from a place of health and wealth. But what do I know? I'm just superstitious.
What do you know?
What do you need?
I've
you
only
are
lived
just-
for 470 years and worked with your father before. What would I know?
How do you?
I'm sure she'll
of my
be
father?
fine. Oh, you were okay.
Before you were around, I had lived in Spain. 200 years.
This might get a bit
Vanteef isn't
hairy.
exactly a unpopular name.
Yes, I was a little concerned of the same. The mortician has done quite the performance this time.
Yes.
It's
yes, he
just
has.
superstition, right? You have nothing to worry about.
I don't have anything to worry about. At all. For that matter. My future is great and it will be bright. And I will become a legend to be renowned.
Then a bit of advice. With that reading, I recommend you pick your battles carefully.
Yes.
I always do. Thank you for the reading.
Yes, of course. Regardless if it's true or not, I hope they are at least entertaining.
That they are. But I will be retiring for the night now.
Very well.
Good night.
Good night to you all. I will see you later, Lucy. What? Yes. Good night. Yes. It's very
Sure you should keep drinking? I thought you said you hated drinking.
I will talk to you later, Lucy. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Oh, you should probably stop.
Good night,
The
young
latest
Lord
lightweight I've
Veritas.
ever known.
Good night.
What?
What?
Nothing.
I assume you were successful?
I refilled it.
I apologize
Good.
if I seemed rude to him.
What is
You
why?
got a certificate
I've done
of
this
some
for
of some
a
kind?
while, and
Okay.
those
A
who
bag?
have that view usually
don't
end
have to
up
do
meeting said
No.
fortune.
I wanted to.
Okay. Okay.
It's a form to fill out.
Ah.
Hmm.
You're able to do that yourself, correct?
I'm here to protect him from that sort of thing.
Why not fill it out here, out in the open? Your
It is a
name,
good thing he
out
has
in
a friend
bold,
like you.
that I may figure it out.
Let's go sit at this table that isn't huge.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, do you think I can get something better than the slightly increasing luck?
You know, with your horrible luck, I'll give you a 3-card for free.
Sure, I'll take it.
Besides, I've already made, what, 20 silver tonight? I think I'm
What?
doing well enough already.
Oh.
Quite an extensive haul, I'd say.
Well,
You're
it's
referring
not
to the
terrible
paper,
luck.
correct?
Yes. And the paper.
Your past, the 7 of Spades, usually refers
Thank you,
to
Holly.
a high amount of trouble or some sort of danger.
Gonna read the paper.
Perhaps you came from a hostile background, or perhaps it was a competitive one. Danger does not always mean violence. It could mean the... well,
Truth be told, it slipped.
something that will
Someone
impede you.
Someone gave up the
It
game.
appears you hit such an impede at some point, and in your present,
You kind of expected as such, even though I've been calling you
moderately
hopscotch this
gained
entire
quite a bit
time.
of luck. Perhaps it was the last telling that made you decide to
Did I have you fooled?
not waste it. And it looks like it pays off.
Or did you look in my eye and knew
The
that I knew?
highest form of luck.
Ah.
Now, mind you, this does not mean you should immediately just go
Well then,
and
you are
gamble
very
your life
perceptive.
savings away. But it is at least the last reading has affected.
All it is then.
And in this case, in a positive manner.
I no longer need to call you hopscotch.
Yes.
It's a miracle you've gone
She
from
might be
moderately
fond of the
increasing luck
nickname.
to getting the most luck possible.
Perfect.
Don't
Well,
go
whatever
changing your
your
form
luck
now.
aids you
That is an official document. If they document you as hopscotch instead of Holly, then that might get a lot of things confused.
The reading.
Of course. I only felt a little bad about your
That,
last
to the very least, you should actually give your name to.
If you'd still like to pay the 2 silver, I'll gladly
It
take
is a very fitting name for you.
Sure.
Very delicate and pretty.
22 gold. Well, silver.
Well then, I believe now that you filled it out, you should go give
I wish
that.
you the best of luck.
Thank you. I don't know what to do now.
Celebrate. Get a drink.
That didn't went so well earlier.
Fair enough. Oh, I should mention, you're part of the Sentinels, if I remember correctly.
Yes?
I'm opening a new business as well. In the morgue, because I don't have enough to buy a second building. But I'm starting up acupuncture.
Looking for someone.
So after those long, hard shifts, feel free to stop by and relax your muscles.
Sure, I'll try it.
Yes, it's quite an easy practice of I help you relax your muscles by stabbing you with a bunch of tiny needles.
That sounds painful.
It's actually not. It's like being pricked with a sewing needle. You barely feel it.
If you say so.
But no, it helps relax your muscles and helps with soreness as well. It's like a massage.
Well, probably not tonight, but tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not open yet. I don't have the tools.
Okay.
No, the alchemists are making the incense.
Myself a strong good night. If I don't see you again, my friend. Good night, dear.
Good night, Lord Faven.
And I suppose you as well.
Make something so thin with the big shackle.
I might take a stroll myself.
Can't be that hard. They're doing pretty good earlier.
Well, now I have a very good incentive to stay instead of take a stroll.
Well, it appears my crowd has died down.
Perhaps in a bit. Have you ever seen the town at night?
It is getting
Up on the guard tower.
I don't know what.
It is one of my favorite sightseeings here.
I'm gonna go do a
I believe
last.
I saw the rest of the Sentinels talking about some sort of.
Now you're curious.
And it throwing wood.
Well, I guess we will take a night stroll ourselves then.
I believe Ronaldo, the blue-skinned one, he said, and I quote, "How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?" What?
Your favorite part of the night is out. Right, we should grab a lantern. There might be one up ahead. Where did you go? You simply cannot sit still. Are you sure this is not your favorite place? This little hidey hole right here? Is there a reason why? There's got to be a greater reason for it that it is your favorite. There's nothing truly captivating about it. It is just a secret place. You can be easily found. Let's see. I believe it is this way. Nope, I am wrong. It is the other way. This one.
Last thing I would want to happen is for the Sentinel to become
Please tell me this is not actually your first time seeing this. Not. Good. I'd assume as much. You sort of fly about to the place. But this is definitely my favorite time of the day and in the favorite time of spot.
Not only socialize, but help them as you instead have been doing, and really just try to blend in.
I'm surprised you do not come here often, though.
After all, it's not like we fly in here every day, going to work, and then fly out. I do find that it is quite important to see the people here.
What was that?
The ones who we are supposed to protect rather than the ones who...
Ah, yes. You have to get up through there, but I assume with your wings you don't need to.
That's my experience when it comes to being a guardsmith in the field. Not that I was ever employed full-time to be a town watch of anything of the sort, but typically whenever I garrisoned with my fellow mercenaries...
Well, your wing is some precious thing to you.
...focused on guarding and providing overwatch and, protecting the town from any type of...
Is it because, no, more so that... It is more so that they give you the power, the ability to fly, but I can't help but feel like that it is a sense of freeing. Is that what you like most about it?
Sentinel as a word by itself is about standing on guard, standing as a sentry, so...
What about my legs?
My most experience with guarding, and that's why I'm so familiar with patrolling around late at night and early in the morning, because...
What, you don't need to walk or something?
...that I took when I garrisoned towns and whatnot up north. Although, there is one difference between normal guards and...
This one is going over my head. I apologize. I feel as though that is part for the quest. There was one thing I always don't seem to understand that you are trying to say.
I'm all too familiar with doing that, so that seems pretty difficult for me. Although I wouldn't want it to ever happen. I'm not one of those soldiers that begs for action. You know, I ran with the two guys that
Being so high up and all.
fight every day because of the boredom. I'm glad I don't think like that. Of course.
Was that an expectant look? You expect me to get on this as well?
I myself, I do share with you that you yourself. Well, less about being a fool and more about having to rely on yourself.
I'm not that clumsy, I swear. Are you trying to fly with me? No. You're trying to make sure I don't fall. I'm quite alright. I'm good with my balance.
Yeah, when I fought up north with my fellow mercenaries, quite a lot of us were not too experienced with having all this magic and whatnot. We just,
You are looking at me quite a bit. You do not prefer the sight over here.
You know, it was rare to come across a soldier that could apply it in a devastating manner, should I say. So, most of us just went with the old style metal sword, halberd, even matchbox from the sword, you know? So, I don't mean to sound rude, but actually sounds wonderful.
I suppose it is also rather routine that I take this off during the night.
When I was
Look less of a fool that way.
Jasper company in my 4th Pikes Regiment, I used to have they call it a French piece.
You keep staring. Is there something on my face? You keep looking my way like there's something over there. Is there something I'm not seeing?
Not necessarily something of a sort like that. And the reasoning for the piece wasn't just for something like a bird, but we actually had what we called pasta motos, which essentially was a mask, and we would put charcoal in like some kind of container because we were familiar with digging trenches and digging tunnels whenever we eat, because there were quite a few fortifications we had to see, and we had to dig tunnels in. A couple years into the conflict, while we were digging away, they came out with one of their alchemists. We weren't able to capture them during one of the sieges, so they ran off, able to replicate what they came up with. But they created this type of gaseous, almost a gaseous semi-liquid that would seep through the ground, the earth, and whenever it encountered a open air pocket, like a tunnel, it would. So, quite complicated. First, it was a liquid form on the surface, and over time, the liquid form would stay a liquid as long as it was having some type of solvent like soil of the sort. But the moment it encountered an air pocket, especially an air pocket that was that had well, what did that one alchemist describe it as? I believe he said somewhat like carbon dioxide. That supposedly some kind of gas that we breathe out, you know. When the liquid encountered
poison in the form of gas.
yes, when it encountered a concentration of carbon dioxide, as in workers breathing in the tunnels, you know, it's quite laborious work, so we're breathing a lot, and there's going to be a concentration of it. There's not much airflow.
I do get that one. Carbon dioxide
The liquid would transform.
for miners is pretty... Well, they don't call it carbon dioxide or whatever, they call it dead air.
Yeah,
Where
dead air.
the
I know what
miners
you're talking
who go
about.
down lose consciousness and have to be dragged back or
The dead air, as you put it, was actually the trigger to create it, was to transform the liquid into a gaseous form, and it was odorless too. You couldn't, there was no odor, you wouldn't know. The only way we could know is the same way you would figure out with the carbon dioxide, is typically you'd get a little bird. Yes. That's how we also had to, when we first encountered it, that's how we had to solve it. But the problem was, after a tunnel was compromised with the gas, it didn't go away. There was no ventilation, there was no airflow. So we would have to abandon the entire tunnel and dig a new one. So eventually, the engineers, I was somewhat, I didn't directly contribute with this invention, I suppose you can say, the Hatsumutas, but...
You're painting quite the grim picture right now for the dwarves who live in tunnels.
Yeah, I'm not sure... I'm not sure if this has ever been employed, other than up north. I mean, we did eventually capture this, this scientist, but we don't... and after the conflict, we haven't, you know, at least I haven't received any, you know, news that it's been used again, but I wouldn't be surprised if the formula was shared even after the conflict, and because we had to deal with war bands up north too, and they're not really the smart, they're not really the smart type when it comes to innovating new weapons, but all they need is one or two smart ones in their war bands, and it, you know, it's all hell let loose with that. But anyways, because of that alchemical concoction that they created, we had these in our tongue, in Notamishkashine tongue, we call them Hastamutas. I believe the Kimona translation is mask filter, something like a mask breather. It's something, I guess you would call it something like that. A mask breather, I suppose you would describe it as.
Gas mask,
and
I think.
Yes,
that's what miners use sometimes. But instead of, well, filtering, as you said, they simply connect it to some kind of, well, in the early days it was a gold bladder, but we use some, well, more refined things now. Simply storages of air, rather than filtering the air around you.
And we're thankful, I mean, definitely our side of the conflict at least is thankful that this happened, but they discovered, it was actually by accident how they discovered that a particular fine grain of charcoal could absorb the gaseous form. And the mistake was during a siege that I was partaking in, actually, when they had charcoal in a tunnel because they were creating a fire. It was, they were trying to create a charcoal fire trail. It's quite complicated to describe, but essentially, they're trying to create almost like a line throughout the tunnel that was a cooking bed in order to bring across. It worked somewhat like a fuse. However, it was meant to cook is the best way I can describe it. It was meant to cook the wheeled carts that we sent across the tunnel, because we would give them like a predefined path and the carts would go down the tunnel, and the carts, I say complicated because the carts were, before we came out with the Hastamutas, the carts were actually used as another way to detect the gaseous form in the tunnel if we didn't have any birds on hand. Because to be honest, up north, it's quite difficult to come across small animals that we can reliably use, especially those types of birds. So we used these, and the cart had a concoction in it, like it was almost like a bucket, like a square bucket that we usually put in. And it just hastily prepared. It wasn't meant to last, and we put a metal sheet under it, and the charcoal was meant to cook the cart as it rolled down into the tunnel, because once the solution in the cart, the concoction, came to a boil, which it eventually would, the gas would turn purple, and the purple gas would flow out. It was very reactive to air, so it was very lightweight. So it would almost immediately rush out of the tunnel as a purple haze, and that would let us know if the tunnel was filled with the gases, with the gas that we couldn't breathe in. And because of the burning charcoal on the ground, I forget how exactly it happened, but we were only getting a very tiny trail of purple mist out of the tunnel, which was odd, because usually it came out in a huge load. Like, it was very visible, but it was only a very tiny purple trail. Someone went into the tunnel while there was still a purple trail, so it was still dangerous, but as they were going through the tunnel, even with the purple trail present, there was nothing wrong with them. They were walking through the tunnel perfectly fine, until eventually they looked into it, and when they looked at the pieces of charcoal, they almost saw like a green texture added to the charcoal pieces. It absorbed the gas. So while we made the cart in order to detect the gas, we accidentally discovered that the burning charcoal was absorbing the gas. But it's not that it was
Any of
burning
this stuff
charcoal.
not sitting right with you?
Sometimes the charcoal went out and you would have to have guys relit charcoal. It was mostly the unlit charcoal pieces that were covered in green, the little green texture to it. And someone had an idea to put that
There's
to their
already
face.
if it is not.
It was an ugly contraption. It was basically a bag thrown to their face with charcoal in it. They had that guy go into that tunnel. 10 minutes later, we're all sitting around seeing if he comes back out. Lo and behold, he walks back out of that tunnel. We know that tunnel was filled with the gas. But he walks back out perfectly fine. Even with, quite frankly, that shitty strewn about mask put on his head. And after that, for now on, ever since that guy went in there, I forgot the nickname we gave him. I think we called him, called him something funny like Fume Guzzler. It was something silly. Like, he was just known as Fume Guzzler because he was the only one we've ever saw that casually went into a tunnel filled with poisonous gas and just come out miraculously as if nothing happened. We just called him Fume Guzzler. And after that, we came out with more prototypes, more designs, and
fuck is going on?
Eventually, they came out with the Hasamoto, or as you put it, gas mask.
Tech priest.
Kimono. And whenever we dug tunnels, we wore it. It worked most of the time. You had to have pretty good straps to it. I knew a couple guys that their masks fell off, and you only needed.
Are you alright? Are you alright? Very well then. I'm quite alright. I was just worried about you. I was unsure if any of that, what they spoke of, might have been a rather sensitive subject. The dwarf did say he was painting a rather grim picture. What made you so interested about it anyway? You're peering through. I never really took you for one to sort of, I guess calling it as it may, eavesdropping a bit. Not that there's something overly wrong with it. Never mind. I guess just a word of advice in terms of just general stuff. It is okay not to always be okay. Just being a little worrywart is all. Be careful now. You didn't fall from I assume a 50-foot drop or more. If you were to sort of hurt yourself, not even 5 feet off the ground, then that might be a little embarrassing, especially one with wings. Okay, now you're just showing off. But from afar with your wings split out like that, it is quite the magnificent sight, really. Maybe Sed was onto something calling you an angel. That was short-lived. For a second I thought she was walking with me. Shall I walk you back to your room? I'm unsure if you even have a room here. I've yet to see it.
In hopes of finding more information.
Do you actually have a room here, or do you not?
I need to one position, so I'm going to fall asleep. It's so comfortable. I'm so comfortable. I don't want to get up, but I'm going to fall asleep. I have no power here. Okay, I get up.
Let's see. What other juicy gossip is there? Oh, I have one. And I think you might know them a little better. Maybe I'm wrong. Do you think that, well, no, she was flirting with you, so probably not. Never.
Another night, I suppose, then. I can't argue against it. I enjoyed our time as well. Lift. Sit. I'm surprised you are so eager, though I assume that is because you are not afraid of how you are openly feeling. People might talk, though. You don't mind. Very well, then. Then I shall neither mind it at all as well. Hmm?